Hi, Rated Frog and Keno and Ernest. Jesse, of course, you're rooting against us. Ron, hello. Keno, I'm doing well. I took a nap after work, so I'm a little bit like bleary-eyed, but I'm here. I'm a little late. I had to get the game up and running on my TV through a streaming app I don't normally use. But I'm doing well. Hannah, I beat everyone to it. I saw you with your hair down. Yeah, you did. No one else saw it. Oh, that's funny. Hello, Jesse. I'm doing well. I hope the Vikings win. We'll see what happens. But yeah, overall, having a good week. Hello, Tommy Brown. You just fumbled the ball. I know, Forrest, like literally. So I was late turning on this game. And I turn it on, and the second I do, we got sacked. That was like literally the first thing I saw Darnold get sacked. And then I was just, getting ready in my kitchen, and then I hear intercepted by so-and-so and I was like, oh my God, are you kidding me right now? Not the best, but it's still 3-10, 10-3, Rams are ahead, so could be worse. No. Okay, Magic Johnson, is this for real? Can someone tell me, is TikTok officially banned? Because every stinking headline makes it so unclear, and obviously I was working today, so I was like on and off just quickly checking, like, is it officially banned? So yes, I don't even know when this ruling is like becoming official, if they've ruled at all. Jojo, I had a good day at work. I had a long meeting today that went a couple of hours talking about a report, but yeah, it was a good day. Can't complain. Got a lot of stuff done, looked at a lot of data, and I'm going to be cooking/baking in just a second, but I'm typing in the poll question, which, surprise, surprise, has to do with horror movies. So the question, I wrote a similar question to this one a few days ago. It was, which 2025 movie in general am I most excited to see? This one is, guess which 2025 horror movie, so specifically horror movie I'm most excited to see. And I'm just about done typing in the options. Okay, Frank says, hi Hannah, I watched your video today. I like when you cook and chat with people. You're welcome, Frank. Yes, today's video, I filmed that over the weekend. I still have some of the incredible Blondie cookies. That's what I'm calling them now. I was like deliberating what to call them, but I think Blondie fits really well. Maybe not his knee was down, okay? Yes, officially getting banned on January 19th. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. Oh my gosh, Magic Johnson. Is this really true? Is TikTok actually getting banned? Okay, let me first post this poll question. All right, boom. Try and guess. And now let me get you guys, I'm gonna try to turn up I don't know how I can, never mind. Never mind, ignore me. So there we go. And now I need to just quickly do this search. Is TikTok officially banned? Because that is crazy if it is. I'm not TikTok light. Okay, I don't know if it's officially happening, because every single headline from NPR, CNN, local news media, it hasn't officially confirmed that TikTok is getting banned. Like 10 hours ago, local media from Detroit says TikTok likely to be banned in the United States this weekend, so this coming weekend. 6 hours ago, NPR says a TikTok ban could hit the US in days, so it doesn't sound official at this point. That's everything I was seeing when I was searching today. Ooh, okay. Let's see here. Elite Edits is here. Hi Sophia. Hi Mohammed Jassim. Hi Dane. Finding things 123. Okay, I need like an official news source because everything I'm seeing is not official. That TikTok is getting banned. Hi Mike. Hi Della. Welcome back. It's good to see you again. Yes, dead serious. Again, you have to point me to like an official, like someone needs to like put it in the chat. Which news article specifically says that TikTok is getting banned, because it's not anywhere that I'm seeing. Kevin O'Leary offered to buy TikTok. I'm like, come on, man. Let's get these billionaires like Bloomberg, Musk, Kevin O'Leary. I'm looking at you guys. Someone freaking buy this app so that all these, it's really sad. I really feel bad for like the American US based content creators whose work, creativity, and basically like businesses on this platform are just gonna go up in smoke if it gets banned. So frustrating. Hi Elite Edits, shouting you out. Too bad you just fumbled a touchdown. Is this true? Oh no, it looks like 17. Yep. I look up and all I see is the number 8 on Rams doing like an aerial like Superman jump into the touchdown zone. The end zone. Oh, the Vikings coach. He's literally like bending over like this. Like it's so cringe. Oh, I can just hear my dad swearing at the TV like miles from here over it, because my parents are watching the game at their house, and I can just like hear him fuming at the Vikings. Are they true blondies though? I wasn't able to watch. I'm calling them blondies whether or not they're officially blondies. I don't care. Ace B Dog, what's up? Hello. Hi Marshmallow Man. Jesse says touchdown LA. Correct. I just saw this. Thank you, Rod. I am rocking the jersey because you know what? Win or lose, you gotta support the home team. And yeah, whatever. We'll see what happens. Go Eagles. Hi, James. It's probably going to happen, though. And if it dies, you can still use the app because it won't be banned from your phone. It's going to be deleted from the App Store. Oh, my gosh. You guys, this kind of, like, government bureaucracy versus, like, tech media of the 21st century is so interesting because I feel like U.S. people, like, U.S.-based TikTok creators are gonna find ways to reach the app and still post content and make money. So we'll just see how this all goes down. Hi Red Hunter. Graph Buzz, yes, touchdown for LA. Saw that. Hello Dylan Thomas O'Boyle, TikTok should just sell. Yeah, but also I understand, like, you know, it's like a huge thing for China. Like, I don't think the US, if we were to flip the script and say US was in this position in another country where they're crushing it, I don't think the US would just happily, quickly sell off YouTube. I don't think we'd sell off Meta, Instagram, any of these massive platforms that are our companies. So I understand why China isn't just bending the knee to the US. So I'm interested to see like if anyone ends up caving or not. Okay, so hi Abhishek. As a Vikings fan, Sam Darnold is doing terrible. I have watched him now the last couple of games, maybe 3 games, and I feel like he hasn't looked good under pressure. So it's too early to say, but that was my oh no, he just got sacked. Yeah, it's rough. I'm pretty confident I know the answer to tonight's poll. Love it. Thank you, Rod. Jermaine is here. Hope all is well with you. Yes, I'm doing great. I'm just watching the Minnesota Vikings versus LA Rams game. I believe it's in Glendale, Arizona, because they had to move it, of course, from the Los Angeles area. Hi, Brinley Swessing. SM, I'm glad you're asking this. Is TikTok being banned officially? Because people are saying it's banned, it's banned, it's banned. As far as I can tell, I literally 2 minutes ago typed in, is TikTok officially banned? No one, it's not officially banned according to all of these news outlets from just hours ago. So no, it is not officially banned as of now. As far as I can tell, it's still speculative. There's still time to sell it to some billionaire if they wanted to buy it and if TikTok was willing to sell it. So we will see, but I guess the ban goes into effect. It would go into effect on, let's do some math, on Saturday the 19th. So this coming weekend. Hi, Moses. I want the Vikings to win so they can play the Eagles again. Oh, Lord. James. Oh, we'll see what happens. Pretty sure TikTok said they were going to shut it down. Ooh. Never been on TikTok. Isn't it more for the youth? Not necessarily. I mean, I think it's for everyone. I think Gen Z, though, like, if there's a platform that the Gen Zs and Gen Alphas love, I would say it's TikTok. So I would say that the young people dominate TikTok, but there's also, like, other generations on TikTok. Hi, GC Pinero. What football do you support, Hannah, in England? Hi, hey. I support 2 teams, both of them London teams. I love Chelsea and I love Arsenal, so I root for them both. Sophia, does anyone know if TikTok is getting banned in Canada too or just America? I have no clue. I don't even know if Canada passed a law that bans it, because that's what happened here. So I think it was last year that our Congress and our president, Congress passed the TikTok bill and then Joe Biden signed the bill. So that's how it became a law, like a federal law. And then now, I don't know who brought this lawsuit or whatever, but it's now made its way up to our Supreme Court, like the very, very top court in our country. And now I guess this past week and probably this week, the Supreme Court judges have been hearing arguments from both sides, like, oh, yes, you should uphold the law and ban it, or no, actually, you should block this law and let TikTok stay. So we're all waiting over here in the United States to see if TikTok is going to die or not. I'm curious to see what they end up saying, just how they would rule this as judges. Sorry, guys. Runny nose. Hi, Cassidy. If TikTok is banned, we get all the trolls coming over to your... That's such a funny... I love it. That's kind of like a silver line. Even though it's trolls, it's kind of a silver lining. Oh my god. Yep, we're gonna get the trolls coming over to YouTube, Instagram, and X. I say bring them on. Trolls are gonna be trolls, no matter what platform they're on, so who cares? Bring on the trolls. Is Elon gonna buy it? Come on, Elon. We saw you buy Twitter and change it over to X. We know you've got $400 billion worth of assets. You can afford this. This is like buying groceries. So I wish someone could buy it and then everyone would be safe. Or everyone's TikTok accounts would be safe over here. All right, Jojo says, TikTok parent company has access to US consumer metadata. In other words, the Chinese government has access to all that data. Yes, Jojo, that is the essential issue at the heart of this TikTok ban. So yes, people are this is so annoying, the government, but it's no, the concern is that the Chinese Communist Party does have access to US citizen consumer data, and the government, the US government is not happy about that level of access to its own citizens' data from an outside, especially an outside competitor country. So that it's this data espionage kind of concern with this social media app that is a Chinese company. We'll see. Interesting stuff. Quite the time to be alive, guys. If they sell, we'll have the data here in the US. Jesse says, Texans beat the Chargers. I'm happy. Still better and more playoff wins in the past 15. Also, hi, Jesse. Hope you're well. TikTok is curse for humanity. I don't know if I would go that far. I don't use the platform. It's funny because I made a list of things I was considering to do in 2025. And you guys, I actually do have my Instagram up for this channel. There's not a lot of videos. I'm still in the process of migrating media over to my Instagram. But to bring it back to what I was getting to, I was considering starting up a TikTok that is linked to this YouTube channel, same username, yada, yada, yada. But with this impending ban, I was thinking, you know what? I'm going to wait to see what goes down because I am not even going to spend a second working on getting a TikTok account up and running that's connected to this YouTube channel, because it would just be terrible to spend any amount of time building up an app and then building up a platform presence and then have it be canceled basically by the Supreme Court. Or the federal government, rather. TBH, Meta, YouTube, Facebook, Insta, all restrictions. Their engagement to comply with other countries. U.S. government has shown a few security and social implications with TikTok. I hope so, Sliding Edge. I really do hope TikTok survives. I especially want it to survive for my sister because she's had incredible growth and success within the last few months, like the last 3 months on TikTok. And I know she would be, and I would be, very disappointed to see that success and those numbers and the revenue just end up ending this year. Sorry, I meant to say more than the Cowboys in the past 15 years. Gotcha, Jesse. I have your shirt, says Danya Mayan. I love it, Jalen. Thank you so much. Chicken 2054 says throw it back. Jesse, I feel like Elon was kind of pressured into buying Twitter. Maybe. I didn't see the details. But yeah, we know he could afford it. What's up, Martello? You said to say it like an Italian yesterday. I was saying Marteo, but you're saying Martello. I'm doing good. How are you doing, Martello? This TikTok lore is wild. I'm kind of sitting off to the sidelines, eating my popcorn, just waiting to see what happens because it doesn't impact me. I don't have a TikTok account. I've never had a presence on TikTok at all. So it's really just, it's kind of fascinating to think about like what are the different scenarios if they uphold the ban, if the judges uphold the ban, or if they block it. We'll see. Philadelphia Eagles waiting for their opponent. I hope it's your team, Randy. You're not the first person to say that. You're not the first Eagles fan to say this in this live stream because I know you Eagles are just licking your chops, ready to devour the Vikings if we make it through this game because we're not looking strong. It's 1 minute left of the first quarter, 17-3. I have a plant that's kind of obscuring my view, but I can see the score line, and we have a consistent history of buckling under pressure. I also like Stafford, and I also kind of want the city of LA to have like something to root for because they're just experiencing horrific destruction right now. So I would not be upset if the Rams won. Forrest Gibbs says, oh no, I would love to visit Brazil one day. Yes, absolutely. The trolls on TikTok on a different level, but we'll prepare. Again, like I'm sure the masses of trolls are more to contend with on TikTok. But again, like trolls are just trolls on the internet. Like if it was an actual army of like fierce human beings that were like coming to attack me, that would be one thing. But I would say as a general statement, and I am very confident this is true, trolls are just like cowardly keyboard warriors on the internet that have nothing better to do than tear people down, so they don't scare me. And also, the Rams just rolled their way into the end zone, and it's now 23-10 2, 3. Oh my God. And then the camera, it's so painful. They pan right over to Justin Jefferson, our stud. And honestly, what crushes me the most, even more than seeing us just kind of letting this game slip away, is seeing this guy. I really think Justin Jefferson should have a Super Bowl ring or should get one because he's so talented. And I worry about players, and I'm saying this about my own home team, but players of his caliber spending so much of their prime on our team and not having a good enough team to like, you know, go to the Super Bowl. So he looks very dejected on the sidelines. Very sad. Okay, I know Andrew Martinez. I'm watching the game right now. It's brutal. You're so right, Hannah. Curious, have you always been smart? Jojo, I was very good in school. I would say I was smart in school. There's different measures of smartness, but I was always very smart in school. And I like learning and I read a lot. So I would say across those things, like I would say I'm a smart person. I'm not the smartest person, but I'm smart. Hi, Kirby. Jesse's in here just trolling the Bike Queens. I knew you would have some stuff to contribute to this chat tonight. So it's all good and fun. Little J, go Vikings, how are you? I'm doing good, Little J. I have the TV on, you know, in front of me. I'm in my kitchen right now, but I can see what's going on the TV, and it's not looking good, guys. Heading into halftime, and it's 24-3. And I've liked Darnold this year, but I just don't know if he can hold up under pressure. It's a thing that I've seen too many times. How was your day and weekend? Kirby, I had a great weekend, very productive weekend, very productive Monday. Was working all day on just crunching some data, had a 2-hour meeting with my team, going through like report, next steps. It was like one of those just go, get up and go. I woke up pretty early today to get a head start on some stuff I wanted to get knocked out. I didn't get as much sleep I wanted to get overnight, so I took a nap after work. That was like 3 hours long, so I'm a little bit like, whew, okay, coming back from the underworld, because that's kind of how I feel when I nap. But I am doing well, Kirby. How is your Monday? Jesse says, I think he went to back out when he found out most of Twitter was just bought. Oh, interesting. Talking about Elon. All right, bots for sure. Banana, I can build a mean living room swing. I am not having a living room swing. I hate the look of that. Like, I'm a very like old school. Like, I want all of my furnishings to be like classic home, like sofa, TV, sitting room, coffee table. Like none of this like modern crap that people have in their homes. I'm very, very like old school, traditional, like house furniture and like rooms. I don't want any like funky cool, I don't like contemporary stuff hardly at all, except social media, I would say. Can you cook in motion, Banana? Other than walking around in my kitchen, no, I can't. Jojo says Elon is the boss of everything. Dude, that man is the Terminator. If there's a Terminator among us, it is Elon Musk. Hi, James Braitz. Rated Frog says they need LeBron James on the team, LOL. I'm not a chess player. I would love to be a chess player though, Jojo. I want to like actually learn chess strategy. I never learned it. I was never in like a chess camp or a chess team. I don't know any strategy. I know how to move the pieces and that's it. Hi, Jalen. I'm doing well. How are you doing? I'm going to be making some falafel pretty soon. I got all my ingredients prepped. I've never tried glitter freckles, honestly. Alex Robbins, I don't know what those are. I've never heard of them until you're saying this just now. But because I have natural freckles, I've never like added to the dots on my face. People are always so more confident online. Most people just don't view it as real life. Yeah, that's so true, Jessie. I think people, they know that they can like hide behind a user profile. They don't have to use their full name. They don't have to show their face. and online, it's kind of like Wild West. Like there's no repercussions versus like if you went into like a bar or any kind of public space and you were just like lashing out at someone and like verbally like attacking them, in some cases like your language could be like punishable under law because it's like hate speech, threatening to violence, whatever. But yeah, internet, the trolls, you guys, it kind of just like gives you a window into human nature, because I feel like when the stakes are removed and you can hide behind like a mask or some veil and not actually show who you are, people are way more willing to like say nasty stuff that they wouldn't otherwise say. Chris, I have a game we could play. Probably not going to play it now because I'm too busy. Hi, B. How are you? All in fun. Yes, Jesse, of course. Hi, Villain Killin' Dylan. Hello, hello. I just don't understand American football. That's okay. It's not for everyone. I don't understand every single rule. I still get confused by some things, but I'd say I know about like 90% of the game. Who wins the Super Bowl? I'm from Germany and I have no idea. Flo, I would say it's gonna be Chiefs or the Lions or the Bills. I think those, I guess Eagles, never count them out. Those are kind of the 4 teams I have my eye on. What do you do during the day, Alex Robbins? So my day job, I'm a data analyst. I just basically look at numbers and see how different programs around the state are doing. Hi, William Warren. Flo says Kirby, okay, cool. Vikings are like me. They both are okay. I want Buffalo, Detroit, Minnesota, or Houston to win the Super Bowl, as I've never won it. It's not looking great for Minnesota right now. This is kind of how our playoff path looks. But, I don't know. I would like it if I would love it, I should say, if the Lions or Buffalo won it. Dungeon Master, I will continue asking every time I tune in, the same thing, waiting for the hair down. Yep, you'll see it at some point, but my days are stacked, and I usually do not have the extra time to spend styling my hair. The Vike Queens living up to their reputation. It's unfortunate, but Jesse, I have to agree with you. Data analyst, yes, I love data. Kirby, I figured they wouldn't go after seeing how they played the Lions. Yep. You're so interesting, you remind me of myself. You a little bit about a lot of stuff. I can tell by listening to you. True, yes. I do. I feel like I have like a wide knowledge set, and I think I can talk about pretty much anything. I'm trying to think of like a very niche, like I probably couldn't talk that much about like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or like Dogecoin, or there's like very specific things within a topic that golfing, I just saw like a little promo thing on my TV for golf. I know just a few athletes, but in general I can talk about broad topics. Hi, Leah Cott, welcome back. The Supreme Court is currently reviewing a potential ban on TikTok in the US, which could force the sale if upheld. Yes, we were talking about this. Hi, Coffee. Hi, Jasmine. I'm doing well, Coffee. Hi, Drew459. Welcome back. For some guys in America, the game of the year, right? Yes, true. That's literally me, LOL, says Jojo. I'll stop picking on the Vike Queens. That's okay, Jesse. I don't care. You can throw shade. You can be not the nicest about the Vike Queens, because it's a rivalry and we're also not looking good. Blessed MCYT. All right, I'm caught up as far as I can tell. So let me start making this falafel, guys. The game day falafel. For those of you who were here last night, do you remember? So I put my 2 cups of chickpeas into, they're like foamy. This is so weird. But do you guys remember I put the chickpeas into a bowl? Like, they have soaked up so much water. It's amazing. So I'm gonna set these over to the side. They're very like pungent. I'm so surprised by this. I'm amused by this. All right, okay, what's the data on them choking? I have no clue. Hi, Jojo, our friend. Looking like Beetlejuice in Worm form. That's funny. Okay, so I've got all of my ingredients here. Now I just gotta pull up the recipe. I'll drop the recipe in the chat so you guys can see what I'm following. Love and lemons falafel. So I love this recipe so much. And looks like they have Jason Kelsey as one of the commentators. This is funny. I love him. I feel like he's everyone's like dream uncle. He's so goofy. All right, here's the recipe, y'all. If you want to follow along or just click on it and see what I'm using. Jose, no, Vikings. Yeah, not looking good. Not a very convincing first half, but a lot can happen in another half. So we'll see. Hi, DJ David. How are you? Did you have a beautiful weekend? I had a really good weekend, very productive, caught up on sleep, did a live stream last night, and now this is actually a continuation of last night's live stream because I spent all of last night prepping some veggies and some chickpeas. They're soaking, and now I'm going to be making some baked falafel with you guys. And I'm watching the Vikings playoff game versus the LA Rams, and it's not looking good for Minnesota. Praying for California. Yes, we all are. Chickpeas, yes, a little fermentation. That's kind of what it smells like. I'm not worried though. These are gonna be like blasted in my oven at what, 350 degrees or something. I'm just gonna quickly review this website, or this recipe. So they're gonna bake they're gonna bake at 400 degrees. Yeah, these guys are just gonna get roasted. 400 degrees Fahrenheit for, how long do they bake? It's been months since I last did this recipe. So I will bake them for 14 minutes and then I'll flip them and bake them for another 10 to 12. So roughly 25 minutes in total. Oh, yum, I cannot wait. All right. Falafel is made from chickpeas. Yeah, Jojo. I didn't know this growing up because I grew up an omnivore. I ate tons of meat and I didn't really eat much falafel. I think I had just assumed it was like a meat-based, like fried ball. But yeah, you guys are gonna see how falafel is made. I don't have a deep fryer, so usually you have falafel deep fried and then you put it into like a pita sandwich or a like on top of a Mediterranean salad. But this is a healthier recipe, so you bake it in your oven rather than frying it in a deep fryer. And it is made primarily from chickpeas. It's like a chickpea batter with, sometimes there's flour to keep it together, and then there's onions and parsley and cilantro and then other spices, and then you just form it, you pulse it down, and then you form it into balls, and then you would dip it into a deep fryer, or like I'm gonna be doing, I'm baking it on a baking sheet in my oven. All right. All right, she thoughts, she guy. Welcome again, sister, says Leocott. I liked and subscribed today. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It supports the channel. I'm very glad to see you. I'm taking breakfast. Oh, cool. Wow, you must be way ahead of me then, because it's not even 9 p.m. where I'm at, and you're already eating your breakfast. Jose says, we will give the Rams a pass. Callie could use a win. That's exactly how I feel about this game. I mean, just given what's going on, this Viking or this NFL playoff game feels so like trivial and unimportant compared to just the image. Like this morning I woke up and I went to YouTube and the first thing I see is a fire-nado. So it's literally this aerial footage probably taken from a helicopter, and it's showing all this fire burning at nighttime. It must have happened last night. And then you see there's literally a tornado that's like spinning and churning like with the wildfires. And I'm like, this is just too apocalyptic to look at. This is just horrific. Okay, fermented chickpeas. I used to feed that to my chickens. It's very healthy for them. If these are fermented, it wasn't very unintentional, but I'm gonna guess because there is some of this, you might not be able to see it on top, but like right here, there's some foaming, bubbling going on. And it is it's definitely pungent, so you can smell it. Okay, Kansas City Chiefs says coffee hummus is chickpeas. Correct. That's made from chickpeas. And who is saying this? Jojo says, I thought it was a type of meatball. I think that's kind of what I thought too as a kid, because they look like just big, dense meatballs from the outside. They're browned on the outside. They have this kind of bready appearance. And it's from it's like a chickpea batter. But no, they're actually vegetarian and often vegan, because there's not really anything you'd put into falafel batter that would be not vegan. Like traditionally you wouldn't make them with eggs, and you wouldn't put any kind of dairy product into the batter. So they really are like a vegan, vegetarian dream food, and they're obviously loaded with protein because of all the chickpeas going into the batter. Thank you, Marcus Bruns. You should make some hummus, I think is what you meant to say. This, I don't really like to do duplicate, like if one dish has a lot of like say chickpeas, then I don't want to make a second dish that also is chickpea heavy. So I instead have some tahini and other like fixings for the falafel that you'll see later tonight. Do the Rams play in LA, Kirby? No. So the Rams, they're currently playing in Glendale, Arizona, although I mean the end zone does say Los Angeles, but I think they officially moved it to Glendale. Vikings in Glendale? Vikings, yeah, it looks like they're playing at State Farm Stadium in Arizona. Yeah. Okay. Hi, G59 girl. Would you rather step on a Lego every time you wake up or bite your tongue every time you eat? Oh, both would suck. I'd probably step on a Lego, right? So that I get the one time miserable thing over with at the very beginning of the day. Because I think you also too, you only wake up once in a day, but you eat at least 3 times a day. At least I do. So I would just do the one time Lego pain, get it done with, and not have to worry about every single meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and whatever I'm snacking on in between, biting my tongue. SM, sorry, I meant to make some hummus to go with the falafel. Oh no, I understood what you said. I'm not gonna do hummus because it's basically just doing 2 chickpea-based dishes. I don't want to have falafel, which is chickpeas, and hummus, that's chickpeas. So I'm just gonna do falafel. I thought the same, but back to peas and whatnot. Let's stay positive. Hi, G59 girl. Bro, how the Vikings losing that bad? I know, right? It's when I turned this on, because I was late to the game tonight, the score was 10-3, I think, and now it's ballooned to 24-3. We have not budged, and it's not looking good. Everly, my mods, they're not here right now, but I've got, I think, 5 at the moment. Thank you, Jalen. Get the Lego out of the way. Yes, exactly. That's my logic. Vikings are about to make a serious comeback. We'll see. I wouldn't count on it. It doesn't really happen that often. Gonna make one of your dishes this weekend. I need to broaden my taste buds this year. All good. No pressure, but love to hear it. Thank you, T-Bone, for the sub. I appreciate it. Jojo has to go. Good night. Special good night to Hannah. Thank you so much, Jojo. I appreciate it. Vikings are throwing the game. It's very painful, but it's kind of looking that way. So Mr. Football, I'm actually going to be doing banana bread, I think maybe next weekend, because I have made now cookies. That was today's episode. I still have the plate right here. I made cookies for today's Monday recipe episode posted on my channel. And I also still have chocolate cupcakes in my fridge that I made, I think, last week sometime. So I have started to feel a little bit sweeted out because I try not to eat that much sugar. And I was thinking to myself, you know what? I don't think I need a third dessert item sitting around my house for at least another few days. So I think it'd be fun actually to do banana bread this coming weekend, because hopefully a lot of you have the same thing. I get Martin Luther King Jr. Day off next Monday, so this coming weekend is a 3-day weekend for me, and I think making banana bread would be like a really fun, chill way to enjoy MLK Jr. weekend. Okay, so let's get started with this falafel, guys. I am going to, I think I need my food processor, which is up here. So here we go. Kirby says, Hannah, hopefully the Vikings will get JJ McCarthy back next year. He's a stud, I know. I hope so too. All right, food processor. And now I also have to kind of gather up the rest of my ingredients here. So let's go to the recipe. I linked it above in the chat for you guys who are curious. So also, let's see, 40 minutes in, there's still 20 minutes until I close the poll question. So be sure to vote and try to guess the horror movie that I'm most excited to come out this year. Okay, so, oh, dang it, I still have to, actually, no, I'm not gonna chop the garlic cloves. It's one of my least favorite things to do, I'll admit. So I need lemon juice, cumin, coriander. There's so much that goes into these falafel. It's so good. So here's the lemon. And what else did it say? Cayenne, baking powder, olive oil. All right, let me just gather up some stuff. We've got some, this is the last of this bottle of olive oil. Then some lovely cumin. I'll just kind of gather them up here so you can see them. Chuck, Danger, hello, hello. Thank you, Jose. Love the jersey. Whatever happens to Bridgewater? He's on the Detroit Lions. He came out of retirement, legendary, and he got signed to the Detroit Lions. So that's honestly one reason why I want the Lions to win the Super Bowl. I've been rooting for them for months, and just hearing that he got signed to the Lions last month, it was sometime before Christmas, I just was like so happy for him. He's such a gem, and I feel like he never just truly got to hit his stride during his first run in the NFL, and then he retired and I was sad. But yeah, he came out of retirement. Incredible. Alrighty, so garlic and coriander is what I'm gonna be grabbing. Garlic, it's here. Okay, just some lovely garlic. I'll probably be using like 5 cloves of that. Salt. Salt and baking powder, coriander and cayenne, I think are the only 2 things left. All right, cayenne pepper. And that might be it. Let me just double check. So here's some cayenne for a little kick and coriander. So I've got my chickpeas, the shallots, the garlic cloves, the lemon juice is what I'm using, cumin, coriander, sea salt, cayenne, baking powder, cilantro, parsley, and olive oil. Okay, I think I'll need a second bottle of olive oil. Oh, I'm so excited to make these. I'm so hungry. So, what are people saying? Let me get back to the chat here, not ignore you guys. Wasn't this the last poll? No, Guru. I had a similar poll. So my last one that I did with movies was my overall movie I'm most excited for 2025. This one is specifically which horror movie am I most excited for in 2025. Hi, Chuck Danger. Kirby for president. He left you guys. How sad. I'm not sad for him. I'm happy for him. I feel like he's in a great place right now. Hi, Cece Mel. Hope he makes it big over there. Me too. I'm just wishing Teddy Bridgewater all the best. Hello, Dominique. Hi, Dante. Hi, Dusty. Hi, Roberto Mendez. I really like popcorn coffee. Dusty, I'm making falafel. I'm baking it in my oven. I'm not going to be frying it in the deep fryer, which is traditionally how you make it. Coriander is like, it's spicy, but kind of a little bit sweet and tangy. It's not like an earthy, savory flavor. It's in a lot of Indian dishes. How long will this take to make? Probably an hour to an hour and a half total. Hi, Antonio Salazar. I'm sorry, Sammy Darnold sucks, says Joshua. Okay, let me just think about how I'm going to be spacing this all out here at my countertop. I'm gonna just toggle over here. So the first thing I'm gonna do is get some garlic cloves prepped. So I'm gonna use 6 of the garlic cloves, but I'm not chopping them. I'm just gonna smash them with a knife. All right. Hi, Mini Bike Mike. Hi. Oh, funny. Hi, Lil Chickpea, says Sir Johnny Bravo. That would be a good rap name, too. Lil Chickpea. Coffee is talking to Kirby. I'm not in Texas, Sonic. I'm in Minnesota because I'm wearing a Minnesota Vikings jersey. All right. So, garlic cloves. I love garlic so much. I might up the count and have like 7 or 8 even. I'm a garlic fiend, and it's so good for you. Oh no, what happened here? Oh, this is so painful. So painful to watch the Vikings just not do well, not deliver. Okay, girl. You know I love you, but lose the Vikings jersey. No, I will never lose my Vikings jersey, Dusty. I gotta support my home team when they're playing. Ah, shoot. Lost a garlic clove. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I'm gonna go 4, 8. Okay. So I'm just gonna smash, like with the side of my knife, I'm just gonna press these garlic cloves and get them like unpeeled. Oh, Chloe, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I love Hannah's jersey. Thank you, Coffee. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the outcome of the game is going to be, but it could be my last time wearing it this season. I think I would wear it. I would wear my jersey as a joke if the Lions found themselves in the Super Bowl, because it's got Bridgewater's name on it, and he's now on the Detroit Lions. So I may have an opportunity to wear it again. We'll see. Whew. The commentators are saying the Rams lost someone to a broken arm on their team last week, I think. That's brutal. Ooh, I've never broken my arm, and I never want to. Sounds really painful. Always follow your dreams. Woohoo! Thank you, Chloe. Yeah, definitely go after your dreams. Attack them, go after them, and never give up. Because that's when you actually lose, is when you give up. Ugh. Okay. Cowboys, Cowboys, Cowboys. Ooh, okay. Oh, come on. Ball is up for grabs now. Oh, this game, not good. All right. Cowboys fan. Are the Vikings winning? No. Leslie Zen, no, we are not winning. It's currently 24-3. So we're losing like pretty bad at this point. Like we could claw our way back, but I would say if we get to the fourth quarter, I think we're currently in the third quarter. If we get to the fourth quarter and it's still this wide of a gap in the score line, I would say I think the Vikings are done. It's so sad. Sir Johnny of Bravo, I'm not gonna have dessert tonight. I'm trying to I had quite a bit of dessert this weekend, so I'm trying to be a little chill on the dessert front. I just notice I really do pay the price for eating a ton of sugar and having breakouts on my face. So I can have some here and there, but if I just gorge on sweets, it shows. It really does. So it is kind of like a physical limit on eating sweets that I have. SM says, Leslie, define winning. We are definitely not winning. Okay. Just about ready to start pulsing this stuff down. Yay. Okay. Ooh, we've got Alexander in Costa Rica. How long have you been a YouTuber? Coffee, I have been on YouTube since September of 2020. So over 4 years ago, I started YouTube, and I only just got monetized last month. Yeah, I really love it. I would say, you do have the rare cases where people blow up and monetize very quickly, but I think the typical path on YouTube is a long one where you have to post and be consistent and have a niche and grow over time. So Randy says, did you finish your poll yet? No. So I'm going to leave it open for another 7 minutes because my timer on my phone is showing that I've been on this live stream for 53 minutes. So I'll leave it for another 7 so I can close it at the 1 hour mark. Quintique Hart. Yes, I think I can say or Quintinique, I think. No, I think I said it right the first time. I'm squinting at the small letters. Quintink? No clue. Now I'm confused. Jose, I'm sugared out. I don't break out. Oh, lucky you. Alexander's in Costa Rica. I had strawberry trifle. Oh no, you regret it. Shoot. What does monetize mean? Coffee means that you make money from your YouTube channel. Oregon Boys is hungry. Thank you, Saja, or Saya maybe. I'm gonna go with Saja Yusuf. Thank you for the sub and the like. I appreciate it. It's falafel time, guys. So let's get this stuff going in my food processor. I'm gonna try to move some stuff to the sides so you guys have a better view of what's going on. Oh no, it's 27. Oh, this is so brutal. 27-3. Dude, it's just, I feel like every time I look up, it just keeps getting worse for the Vikings. Not good. Ugh, I was even debating having the game on because I was nervous that we would just choke this game. Coffee says, yay! Hi, Darren Bloomer. I'm making some falafel. I'm very hungry too, and it's like after 9 p.m. where I'm at, I think. Let me check. It's, 9:13 p.m., so I'm very ready for some dinner, but it is gonna take some time to make all this stuff. Before I post it down though, I think I need to get a baking sheet ready to go. And luckily, I like to just kind of recycle my parchment paper whenever I bake stuff. So I've got this all ready to go. This is gonna be kind of awkward because I just don't have enough space. Maybe a second. We're gonna make this work. Make it work, like Tim Gunn says. Okay, there we go. That works. All right, so here we go. So here's my food processor with this lovely, just little 2-blade situation. And it just spins around in there and chops the food. My favorite, says Darren. Yeah, falafel is one of my favorites. As a vegan, it's one of those foods that's already, like the traditional recipe is already vegan. There's no like substitutions or things you have to leave out. And it tastes incredible. It's like not having to try it all to have incredible, delicious food. All right, Vikings offense line is not giving their QB enough time to do anything. Okay, I wasn't noticing like specifically what's happening. It's just I've seen him get sacked I think a couple times now, and it's just pretty dismal. What's a falafel with you? Randy, coffee's talking to Randy. Hi, Matthew Clerk. I'm making some falafel. Welcome to the falafel party. I'm just gonna see what my proportions are here. In a large food processor, this is not large, so I'm actually gonna have to do this in batches. And let me go and grab just a mixing bowl. Okay. Yeah, this recipe is definitely not one of those like quick, like boom, 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 time efficient recipes. It definitely takes like hours of prep work. Place the chickpeas. Be sure to use all of them here. Shallot. Okay, so I need to drain my chickpeas because those, it says drained, rinsed, and patted dry. Okay. So many steps to this, guys. So what I'm gonna do is take my chickpeas, and these have soaked overnight for 24 hours, and now I'm just gonna drain them over in my sink. And I'm gonna grab a strainer really quickly. So I'm gonna just drain them out in this strainer and pat them dry once I've rinsed them. All right. Looking beautiful. And now I just have to dry these off. What up? Says Randy. Okay. Hi, Boo Boo. Welcome back. Hi, Sona. I'm making falafel. It's a falafel game night over here. Falafel with flatbread or on its own. I am planning on making a little bit of quinoa to go with this, but I might just start eating it on its own, let's be real. I'm hungry. Nice place. I want to practice my listening. Oh yeah, definitely. This is a great place if you're trying to practice. I'm assuming you're saying you want to practice your English listening comprehension. big thumbs up. You're in the right place. I would say you gotta listen to like Netflix shows with the subtitles on, and then go to YouTube and listen to live streamers talking who are native English speakers. That's a great way to improve. What are the Vikings? Matthew, they are an American football team, and we are in the playoffs right now, and we're not doing well. We're playing against Los Angeles. All right, Boo Boo. Yes, Boo Boo is back. Boo Boo is back. You cook every day. Your fridge must be full. Yeah, I have a good amount of food in my fridge, Rated Frog. Yes, and I do really love cooking. I love being in my kitchen. I love trying new recipes. So this is a helpful thing to have because it just means that, yeah, I cook a lot of my food, which, you know, isn't as expensive as ordering takeout or dining in a restaurant. Yeah, I think food in general is really fun, especially food from around the world. Coffee is saying hi to Rated Frog. Hi, Human. Is it Human? Yeah, Human. I'm making falafel, so right now I'm just patting dry some chickpeas. I would say a lot of you know chickpeas from hummus dip. So for hummus, you just cook chickpeas and then you blend them down into a creamy paste, and then you dip different things in it. I'm using these chickpeas though for some falafel. Leap Furball? Hi, Leap Furball. Thanks, Jalen. Dag Habit, I missed the answer. I haven't closed the poll yet. It's still open. Yeah, I'm gonna close it in like a minute. I'm just working on these chickpeas. All right. Is there a veggie dish that you enjoy that you haven't tried making at home yet? I really enjoy eating, ooh, Vikings got a touchdown. All right, it's something. It's something. I really like eating eggplant dishes, but I've never once purchased an eggplant in my life. I just did not grow up eating eggplant. I don't think either of my parents like eggplant, and we did not eat eggplant dishes at home growing up. So I would like to make eggplant parm. I think I've had that once. And there's some other, like, I've had eggplant at a Chinese restaurant once, and it was incredible. So yeah, I would say eggplant is something I actually should learn how to like prep and cook with, because I have never once made an eggplant dish on my channel or in my life. Oh sweet, yay. yes, Forrest Gibbs, I saw, we got a touchdown. It's a little breath of life for the Vikings, but in my head I'm like, is this a little too late? Too little too late for us? We'll see. All right, guys. The rinsing and the draining, whatever, is all done. So finally, I've got the chickpeas all prepped. Like I said, I'll keep saying it, it's a lot of work, but it's worth it. They're very tasty. So let's start blending stuff together. Okay. Do you have any issues with being vegan health-wise? No, Jupiter die. I've been vegan for 13 years. I've been an athlete my whole life. I've run 3 marathons while being a vegan, so no, my body has held up just fine. Okay, Johnny says, hopefully the Vikings can come back in the 4th quarter. This is the story of our lives, though. It feels like inevitably, once we get far enough into the playoffs, it's always playing catch-up ball and like, oh, well, if we score a touchdown and then we do that, and it's like, can we just be winning the game? Can we not just be trying to catch up with whoever? It's painful. I say chickpeas, potatoes, and tomatoes is SM. Thanks, Jalen. Ozzy's Adventures, your happy energy reminds me of Hoda. I love Hoda Kotb. She is so great. I grew up watching her with, who was her partner? The blonde lady. Kathy something in Hoda. Yeah, I love Hoda. No, my peas is chicken. Rams are playing with pride, representing for a community that's going through it right now. One real OG, I completely agree with you. That's why I really am okay with LA winning right now. Touchdown, yes, touchdown Vikings. Falafel with the baba ganoush dips on. Yes, I love baba ganoush. That's on my to-do list. I would love to do a recipe video with baba ganoush. It's pretty easy. I love to cook, says Ernest. Go Vikings. Yes, Kirby. I don't know any eggplant recipes. There's a few I've had from different cuisines. Like I had it in Morocco. I had it in Azerbaijan. And I've had it in different like Chinese restaurants, and I think I had like a vegan eggplant parm once. But I think because I never grew up like peeling and cleaning and prepping eggplant, I just have never purchased it as an adult from the grocery store. So that's something I have to learn late in the game. Make sure you season your falafel really well because it can be bland. Oh, don't worry, Darren. I've got plenty of spices right here. And I also have lots of toppings that I'm going to be putting onto my falafel. So it's going to taste incredible. Thank you, Coffee. Appreciate the comment. Randy, I have never straightened my hair. I honestly probably wouldn't because my hair is already naturally so dry, so brittle, so prone to breakage. And I spend not a small fortune, but I spend a decent amount of my income investing in very good products that help my hair retain any moisture because it's so dry. And honestly, straightening my hair would literally undo and then also damage all of the work I've spent over the years trying to keep my hair healthy. It's so bad for your hair. So yeah, I love my curls too. So I think my sister's done it out of curiosity, but I don't think I could. I don't think I could straighten my hair. Are you cooking for a group or a meal prep? This is a meal prep, Kirby. Hi, Cooper Faircloth. Looks like you're rooting for the Rams, which is totally fine. Ernest says, my first experience with eggplant was in Israel. It was awesome. Oh, love Israel. Beautiful place. Guess which 2025 horror movie I'm most excited to see? So the poll results, I closed the poll question, and it looks like you guys have been paying attention because 34% of you, the most common answer, 28 years later, and that hands down is the horror movie I am the most psyched out of my mind to see this year. The trailer is insanity. It's so scary. It's so good. It's so freakishly icky, but captivating at the same time. It's loaded with actors. It has Ralph Fiennes, Aaron Taylor Johnson, Jodie Comer, and they got Cillian Murphy to come back. He was in the original 28 Days Later. You guys, I cannot wait for this movie. It comes out in June, and it looks so scary. Hi, Andrew. Love your streams, but girl, you make me hungry. It's like 3:30 in the morning. Andrew, the question really, though, to throw it right back at you is, why are you up at 3:30 a.m. on a Tuesday morning? Like, come on. You're only hungry because it's the witching hour over in the UK, and I would be hungry too if I was up in the middle of the night. So maybe you gotta find yourself like a middle of the night snack. We can see, I don't care. I like your hair, cool. Thank you, Coffee. Where's Rachel? She seems to only do TikTok. I think she's just been like doubling down on TikTok. However, though, we've got this TikTok ban pending. Damn, that's a tough. You're a Vikings fan, says take your time. Yes, Ernest, I figured a good chunk of you guys would remember me just like spouting off how excited I was about 28 years later and how much I loved the trailer that dropped last month. So yeah, you guys, this movie is effed up, but it looks amazing. I cannot wait to see it. It just, And the fact, like, can you believe this? They filmed the whole movie on an iPhone. Like, what? How is that even possible? Because you look at some of the scenes from the trailer and you're like, how is all of this, how is like this massive Hollywood production filmed on an iPhone? I don't understand. So I think I'm just gonna do this in like batches of, maybe like 4 different batches. We'll see how my little baby food processor holds up. It's, you know, the chamber just isn't super big, so I have to do this in piecemeal batches. Okay, comments. 28 seconds later. I don't know if there'd be much to that movie. Lord Cheeses. How was Azerbaijan? Never heard much about it. Human, it was a wild experience. So I was in Baku, Azerbaijan in the summer of 2016. I originally was supposed to be studying Turkish language in a city, I think it was Bushra or something, in Turkey. But so it was a language course that I was doing over the summer. And unfortunately, just a few weeks before I was supposed to fly to my city in Turkey for this program, there was a suicide bombing in the city, and the program leaders were like, we cannot be sending a bunch of American kids to this city that just had this suicide bombing. And so they quickly relocated us to Baku, Azerbaijan, because Azerbaijani, or whatever the language is, I've said Azerbaijani, but I think it's Azeri. The language of Azerbaijan is so close to Turkish that they're like, whatever, we're gonna give these kids a decent substitute for this summer program they were supposed to be doing. So they sent us to Baku, Azerbaijan, and it was incredible. I lived with a host family all summer. I learned basic Turkish. Baku is a beautiful city. They're very, very rich from oil money. Azerbaijan is a former Soviet satellite, fun fact. So there's a lot of old Soviet like iconography and images and buildings you can kind of see remnants of, especially if you get out of the capital city. Just such a cool place. Probably the most unique place I've ever been in my life. Ooh. What are you making? Macy. I'm making falafel. El Rulo is here from Odessa, Texas. Andrew is drinking energy drinks right now, probably. Yeah, Andrew, what are you doing up so late? We want to know. Randy says, I finally win the poll. Very proud of myself. Love it, Randy. Military life got my sleeping ruined. Oh, wow. Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that, Andrew. Shoot. I am up until 3 to 4 a.m. every night. I do work at night, though. Yeah, I mean, I am a night work person. I can soldier through. I'm not a soldier, but it's like I can power through a morning, any of my mornings, because I have to, because I work a day job and I start between 8 and 9 in the morning. But you guys, I am just speaking honestly from like how I feel physically in the morning. I have always, in my 31 years of life, I've always felt miserable in the mornings. I don't feel awake. I don't feel fresh. I don't feel sharp. I don't feel focused. I feel very groggy. I mean, whatever, still gotta get up and work, but it's like nighttime. This time right now, it's like what, 9:30 p.m. my time, almost exactly 9:30 p.m. right here in Minnesota, and I feel like sharp as a tack. I am so alert, so awake, so energetic. So you guys, I feel like I just come alive at night, and it's the opposite in the morning. SM says only 3 ingredients for a month. What are you choosing? One of them has to be potatoes. Probably potatoes, brown lentils, and salt. Those 3 things. Can I please have a shout out? Hi, Rachel Hoover. My sister's name is Rachel, so that's like a very special name to me. Oh, thank you, Saffron, for the 2-pound sticker. That's very cute. On set. I love that. I've never seen that sticker before. Okay. The reason I chose it was remembering how much you talked about. I know. I feel like there was a time where I could not shut up about 28 years later and the whole franchise too. 28 days and then 28 weeks later. Help Hannah, Vikings in trouble. Yeah, it's 27-9, and I think they're just closing out the 3rd quarter. I feel like based on just how we are right now with this little time left, I don't think we can pull it back. Vikings do need help. Hi, Terrence T. Money. Reese's Cup cereal. If you're wondering what's in the background, Pete, this is not Reese's Cup cereal, but you're kind of hawk-eye or eagle-eyed because this is a chocolate and peanut butter cereal. It's very high in protein, and it also has like 0 sugar because it's sweetened with like natural, I think, stevia leaf and monk fruit, which I really like. Good question though, Pete. Very observant. Mortar and pestle works for mashing chickpeas too, less sound. True. However, that takes like 1,000 years, and I'm gonna do it like this. All right, I really should get started with this recipe. So much talking. So I'm gonna use maybe like a 1/2 tablespoon for this. SM said spices get a pass, Hannah, and oil too. Oh, okay. I don't know. Potatoes, lentils, and then tofu. I would pick potatoes, tofu, lentils as my 3 ingredients. Those are the things I eat the most. They're very versatile, and if spices and salt and oils are omitted, then I can have a heyday with just those 3 basics. Those are like 3 major staples for me. Lentils, tofu, and potatoes. All right, so I'm gonna do a 1/2 cup, or geez, a 1/2 tablespoon of this extra virgin olive oil. I'm gonna throw in probably a couple of these garlic cloves because I'm trying to just split everything up into quarters because I've got to batch pulse the chickpeas. From Walmart, maybe, I don't really shop regularly at Walmart, Pete, but I order my Catalina Crunch cereal that you were asking about from Target.com. So yeah, like go, if you want to try it out, just head to Target and check it out. All right, so let's add in some of these beautiful shallots, probably a quarter of these. This is what I was prepping on last night's live stream. Some of you guys saw me chopping up these beautiful shallots. They're basically little onions. And I don't cry when I chop up onions when I've got my contacts in because they work as a shield. It's very convenient. And I do cut onions quite often. Have you tried dried lemons in your spice cabinet? Ooh, no, I've never had dried lemons or dried lemons. Sounds lovely though. I love lemon anything. All right, so there's the shallots. And now I'm gonna add in some salt, I think. Let's do like a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Just throwing it all together, guys. Cayenne. I'll just do a little sprinkling of cayenne. And then some lemon. Hi, unleavened bread. Thank you, old man swag. I appreciate it. Oh, I didn't realize our coach is from Southern California, Kevin O'Connell, the Vikings coach. All right, back to the chat. Win for Saffron. Yes, thank you so much, Saffron. Hi, Dark Flash Kid, and Randy is saying, have you ever watched Percy Jackson and the Olympians on Disney? I haven't, but I think Aaron Taylor Johnson is in that movie, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong, but I know the series. I know the book series, but I haven't ever seen the TV series. Okay, Casa Darkhan, I'm doing well. Thank you for coming back. I'm doing well. Okay, Casa Darkhan, seeing that. When in the world happened to the Vikings? I mean, if you've been a Vikings fan for any period of time, you would start to see the pattern of our playoff failures. It's very painful. Thanks for still smiling after something. Hi, Osam. Thank you, old man swag. All right, don't forget to drink something. I've been drinking all day, so don't worry. Yo, swag, get in line. That's funny. Hi, Sadhguru Foundation. I'm doing great. Just making some very, very late dinner. It's like 9:30 my time, but whatever. I took a 3-hour nap after work because I was very, very sleep deprived, and I'm feeling quite alive right now, so I'm just doing this. Okay, so I'm gonna add in now some of the herbs that I chopped up last night. We've got some parsley, some beautiful fresh parsley that I chopped up last night. So I'm just gonna get this in here. And I might just go a little bit light because I don't want to run out of room. Okay. And I think just for the sake of space, I might skip out on the cilantro because at the end of the day, all that matters is that everything gets pulsed down together. So let's see if this will pulse down for me. I've crammed it kind of full. Give you a little view. All right, come on, baby. Hi, Christian Gray. I do remember you. Hannah, does your sister join you on your beautiful live stream from time to time? I think we've done one joint live stream, but we'll do another one, don't worry. Sweet. Ooh. Just sent some stuff flying, my bad. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just scoop out these batches into this big mixing bowl. What are people saying? Yay, cool. Let's see. Chief Queef, I'm not gonna troll her. She looks cute and kind. I love when I can make the trolls nice or behave well on my live. That's funny. John is here. Hi, John Opar. How are you? Good to see you again. I'm just making some baked falafel. All right, back to the stand for round 2. Oh, John is here, one of my mods. Love to see it. How are you, John? What about falafel in sauce as a dish? Think of meatballs. I'm not understanding your comment. I got the cleanup. LOL, this is a complicated way of doing this. The thing is, I just don't have a big enough food processor, so I've done it this way every time where I do it in batches, I think of 4. So one by one, all the ingredients get pulsed down. It's just a little bit more, you just have to pay attention to your measurements. So it's now 27 to, oh, did they just start the 4th quarter? Yeah, it's 4th quarter, guys, and it's 27 to 9. If I was just completely observing this from the outside and I tuned in right now, I don't think I would bet on the Vikings pulling it off. Oh, lost a chickpea. Oh. Alrighty. Da, da, da. 7. Okay, so that looks good. Add a couple more of these garlic cloves, and then shallots and parsley. Ooh, I'm seeing lots of comments come in here. Oh. Okay. Trolls be nice to Hannah. Coffee, you're not able to time people out because you're not a mod. But I appreciate the sentiment. I played games before, says Life of Boosted Delta. Okay. At the moment, the processed chickpeas look like tuna or egg salad. Yes, yes, they do. I agree with you. Oh my god, yum. Yum, yum, yum. So I'm just adding in the parsley. Maybe a little bit of shallots on this one. Yeah, I just need to bite the bullet and get a bigger food processor so I don't have to do this in tiny batches. Just joking, says Coffee. I have the mini processor, so I get it. Yeah, I know, until I started making this falafel recipe, I didn't really have much need for a large food processor. This one worked just fine, but I've noticed now this one, it's just a little more tedious, but it's nothing I can't handle. Okay, get him, Coffee. Chief, my guy, you'll have to get on the wait list. Doing good, how are you doing? I'm doing well, John. Thank you for asking. Yes, falafel, such a fave. Okay, so let's add a little bit more lemon. Are you kidding me? Did we just get sacked? Or what happened? What is going on with this game? All I see is the Lion, or the LA Rams just like celebrating. So I'm guessing we got sacked. Or, oh, so depressing. Oh my gosh, yep. This is so painful to watch. Whew. Yeah, this is so bad. I don't think we're winning this, guys. I don't see a way. I don't see a way. Okay, just gotta focus here for a second. Salt. Let me do... I'm just gonna add this in here actually, for simplicity's sake. Right. So, oh, and olive oil. That was another thing I needed. How much of this stuff? I think it's this 1 tablespoon plus more for, okay. All right, batch number 2, let's go. All right, comments. Let me know if there's anyone to time out from before I got here. No, John, so far, so good. I feel like my chats have been pretty civil. If anything, it's been like spamming, but those are pretty easy to spot and kick out. You had a great season, 14-3. You double the wins that the Falcons had. Yeah, like we did have a good season. It's just sad to see it, fizzle away like it tends to. Hi, storyteller. Are those chickpeas? Yes, Robert, these are indeed chickpeas. Okay. Where's my, oh, here it is. Batch number 2. Looking creamy. You ever eat unhealthy? Oh yeah, definitely. I don't eat super healthy all the time. That would be, I think for me personally, that would take a lot of the fun out of life. Trying to eat just the most perfect diet and not eating anything that's quote unquote unhealthy for you. Oh, this is so bad, you guys. Oh, Vikings, rip. Not our day. Hannah, will you be doing a live stream tomorrow, our friend? Coffee? No. So my schedule for the live streams, and I'll just continue to say this, and I should post this somewhere. I go live on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. You guys should type it yourselves. Like, repeat it back to me so you've rogered that. I go live on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. So 4 days of the week at 8 p.m. Central Time. Josiah. Not that much salt, no. Can you cook for me? No. See Zaber Byers. I think she wanted Jessie timed out for the Vike Queens teasing. No, I would never time out Jessie. Jessie's been here for so many chats, so many lives. Hi, Eugene Russell. That is to make the nuggies, says Brian. Yeah, thank you, SM. You got it. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Thank you. Yes. I wanted to, like, become so known amongst people who come to my lives that I have my 4-day schedule. But like I said, I should, like, post it somewhere or have it in my, like, in the banner of my YouTube page, just so people know. Oh, these herbs, whatever, something here just is making my nose run. I don't know what it is, but it's okay. I'll manage. Okay, I have to do a lot of the cilantro still. Oh gosh. I think for the sake of time, I'm just gonna eat the falafel by itself. Ugh, and I hate losing it. After all that work chopping it, I hate when you lose a bunch of it to your countertop. Just as I say that, spill a bunch of it. Alright, so this is, I think, the cilantro that I'm putting in. It's kind of hard to tell the difference between cilantro and parsley once it's all chopped up. And then shallots. The onions making you sniff. I don't think it's the onions. I actually think it's the fermented chickpeas. I opened the container and I was like, whew, that's smelling like something in there. Could be the herbs too. Okay. Garlic cloves. Boom. Oh, I forgot. I need to do coriander and cumin and baking powder too. I might just add it into this bowl now that I'm thinking about it. I'll put these back here. I think I'll just get rid of this guy. Okay, so the salt and the cayenne are done. All right, lemon juice. And let's do some parsley again. And olive oil. And then I think we'll have one batch left after that. Whose house? Skipper Skippy. This is where I live. This is my place. This is my kitchen. Hi, old man swag. I love the rose emoji and the champagne emoji. All right. Shallots. Yes, shallots are in here. You are correct. The Vikings are where my Cardinals were at a few seasons ago. Hot start in the regular season, then blown out by the Rams. Whew. Yeah, it's painful to watch, John. Very painful. Oh, Rams house. I see what you're saying. Whose house? Rams house. Oh, so sad. So sad. I feel bad for Darnold. Yeah. 7 minutes and 40 seconds left, and it's still 27-9. I see no way that we come back. Being honest. Valius TV. Any cooking school, or are you just freestyling? I'm following a recipe that I love, Valius. Thank you, Sophia. Yeah, I posted 2 shorts on my YouTube channel today, and one of them got a ton of, like, more than I normally get. One got like 4,000 views within a few hours. It was titled Confessions of a Vegan Cookie Monster. You guys should check it out. It was just like more of like an off-the-cuff little snippet from my long-form video that I posted today. Zen Monkey is rooting for the Rams. All good. I'm rooting for the Vikings, but we are not looking great. Beetlejuice says, boo-hoo. I did not expect this from the game, though. No. I was hoping for a more competitive score, but I feel like it all started to go downhill when we played the Lions, and the Lions ran away with that game. It's pretty disappointing to have a very, very amazing start to the season and everyone gets their hopes up, and then by the end, we're just fizzling out. It's sad. But whatever. No use crying about it. What you got to say? All right. Could I have just one more batch left? We'll see. Okay. I won't comment until the falafel is in the oven, girl. Girl has to eat. Oh, you're good, human. You can still comment. I'll be replying to people. And I've eaten today already, so it's not like I'm starving. I'm hungry, but, you know, I'm doing okay. Ooh, losing my chickpeas. I feel like that should be a turn of phrase. I'm losing my peas. All right, this is where I gotta really pulse down. See how much I can scram in here. We'll see. See if we can cram it all in there. Oh, small food processor problems. This is what this is. Uh-oh, looks like a Vikings player is out with potentially a concussion. Getting evaluated right now. Yes, Zen Monkey, this is falafel. It's baked falafel, so it's not the deep fried version you would get at a restaurant. All right, that's it for the cilantro. And then let's do the shallots. Rated Frog, looks like you're commenting a Saturn planet. And then Hannah, have you ever tried the coffee before that I mentioned in my previous comment? I don't know. I missed your comment. I don't know what coffee you were talking about. That's gonna make a lot of falafel. It freezes well. Oh yeah, I mean, I'm making, this is a meal prep falafel, so I am, I want to have food that is tasty and I don't have to do lots of work repeatedly day after day. I'd rather just spend a ton of time up front to prep my food and then have meals for days, guys. That's the whole point of meal prepping, is you invest time up front so that it actually saves you time going back to your kitchen every night of the week, having to prep something different. But it does, you know, it is a lot of work up front. So the shallots are all in there. Let's add some of the rest of the garlic, I should say. Lemon, so for the lemon. And the rest of the parsley. I don't know if the chickpeas can fit in here though. We'll see. We're just gonna have like fun with this. Doesn't have to be perfect. Alright. Hi Peter. Amelia says, hi Hannah, I saw your Vikings played today. We're playing right now and it's not good. We are gonna lose this game. We've got 6 minutes left and we're losing 27-9. Not good. All right, can you put meat, cheese in that? I don't, because I'm vegan Zen Monkey and vegans don't eat meat or dairy. All right, Rated Frog is a cool dude, says coffee. Zen Monkey says, just started a Pilates workout routine today. Any experience? Yes, I love Pilates so much. It is like the best thing if you want to have very toned abs. So it's like a very slow burn type of thing, but I love Pilates. I love it so much. You should get a stool and sit on it. Oh, I don't mind standing. It's better. It's more exercise if you're standing. Yes, thank you, John. Thank you for the reminder, which honestly, like, no adults should need, but like if you're spamming, you get timed out, and then sometimes I just block people because it's so immature and so sad that I'm like, goodbye. Act like an adult, please. All right, just about done, guys. How exciting. So I'm just gonna do one last little batch, pulse batch, to get these chickpeas done and the rest of the parsley as well. But yeah, this is gonna make a lot of falafel, guys. I can't wait. So chickpeas, last of the chickpeas. Let's see. Cute. No, you are exciting to watch and listen to. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see. Peter, my eyes aren't burning because I wear contact lenses and my contact lenses shield my eyes. So I never cry when I chop onions. It's a very fun life hack for those of you who wear contact lenses. You will be protected from the onion fumes and they won't irritate your eyes. Because I was chopping onions for a long time yesterday, getting prepped for this meal. And yeah, it's a very convenient thing because I hate the stinging sensation with the onions when you're chopping them. right, guys. Last little batch here. Last bit of this olive oil. Okay, very exciting. Set that to the side. Wow, you guys, the commentator just said something offhand because the Chiefs have like a bye into the playoff rounds or whatever. He said that Patrick Mahomes has not thrown a pass since Christmas Day. That's how long they've been just straight chilling over in Kansas City. That is nuts. What an advantage. Although they did play the Broncos, I know that they got, the Broncos destroyed the Chiefs, but basically they just rested all their top players, including Mahomes. That's wild, though. That's such a crazy advantage to have. It's not looking like they're going to take back the play. No, Amelia, I think it's game over for us. It's very sad, but I'm used to it, being a lifelong Minnesota Vikings fan. It's pretty par for the course. Oh, come on. Hi, Bernardo. I'm making falafel. Good Lord. Oh, the spamming is just crazy. Austin, I'm making falafel. Hi, Hog. Sorry, I'm missing some of your comments because of all these spammers. It's just so sad. Yeah, SM, you're correct. Hi, Disco96. I'm going to keep calling you that. Not looking great. I agree with you, Amelia. Forrest says the Vikings have been to the big dance 4 times, but have failed to bring the trophy home. Yes, very sad. Did you put oil in that batch? Yes, I did. I am Froggy, that one chicken guy. Oh, you changed your profile. Nice. Yeah, Austin, I'm making falafel. Thank you, Chi. Andre, yes, I'm watching the NFL right now. I'm wearing a NFL jersey for the Vikings. Any rituals and daily habits? Not really, other than exercising. Zen Monkey, so I just stick to a vegan, gluten-free diet for the most part. I exercise every day. I try to go for a walk outside just to get some sunlight, especially in the winter time. And then I drink 8 to 10 cups of water every day, and I get 8 to 9 hours of sleep every night. If I don't, I usually will take a nap to make up for it in the afternoon. And then I take a multivitamin to cover my bases. And what else do I do? I have a skincare routine in the morning and at night. I would say those are kind of the pillars of my life, and I love my life, so they're probably gonna stick around. All right, oh my gosh, let's get this falafel going. So much falafel, whew. I also started this live stream late too, I'm realizing. Okay, so now I just have to add the last bit of spices to this, which will be, let me just double check. I'm gonna do a half teaspoon of baking powder, which I've got right here. And then, how much coriander? 2 teaspoons of coriander, because I'm actually doubling this recipe. So 1, and this is a half teaspoon I'm using, so 1/2, 1, 1.5, and 2. And the last bit of cumin is 2 teaspoons as well. Sorry, I'm not able to look at the chat, but I'll look at it in just a second. 1, 1.5, or no, that's 1. This is 1.5, and 2. All right, guys, that's it for the spices. So now let's get rid of these guys. I'm just gonna clean up my counter so there's not like leaves sticking to the bottom of my baking sheet. Okay, don't worry, I'll get back to the comments in just a second. Come on, cilantro leaves. Don't stain my countertop. I just try to clean up as I go, especially if things get onto my countertop that might stain. Like the green from the parsley and the cilantro. Okay. So, let me take a quick second and just see the comments that are coming in. All right, daily routine, I answered that. Dang, that's a while for the Chiefs, I know. Make NFL edits, probably not. Thank you, Bo Howell. Top 5 NFL teams, probably Detroit Lions. It's all Midwestern teams. Detroit Vikings, Chicago Bears, Detroit Lions, Green Bay Packers, and Cincinnati Bengals. I'm Colts fan, but also Notre Dame fan. John says, I heard on the radio that Mahomes' wife had a baby. Woohoo! Yay, Brittany! That's their 3rd baby. I'm so excited for them. Thank you, Ruth C. Zen Monkey says, nice, you should get into meditation. No, I don't do any of that stuff. I don't need to. Late start, longer live stream. Yes, Kirby, correct. Hit the like button and subscribe. Thank you, Jalen. Hot streamer who cooked for chat. Stream hungry, stomach must be full. Brian, everybody should eat the whole wheat nuggies. What are your 3 pillars? Marines. My 3 pillars, as far as like, I don't know. I mean, the 3 pillars of my life, I would say, in general are, wait, oh no, am I back? What is that? Oh no. Oh no, this sucks. Oh no, I'm nervous now, because shoot, I hope this doesn't happen. Dang it, I am worried. But yeah, it glitched. I'm nervous because of like, I signed up for a T-Mobile plan and I thought I had like enough data for the month, but I'm worried I might be glitching. Who knows? Well, I'm gonna keep going. Anyways, the 3 pillars of my life are sleep, diet, and exercise. Hi, Steve Austin. I'm doing well. Eugene is a Bears fan. Love to hear it. The Bears are so wonderful. Sorry about that glitching. I don't know what that was about. And it's stuff like this that drives me nuts, where I really, like, I made a point of saying which data plan I wanted for my phone because I'm on YouTube so much. So I hope it's not because of that. Like, whatever. You gotta adapt and overcome. It glitched, I know. It wasn't the 2 hour mark. I have it on here quite for 2 hours, which is what happened on my old Android. So, I don't know. We'll see. Just gotta keep going. Got to keep going. Camden, don't play. Hi, Camden. I paused on your 3 pillars, I know, but I just told you what they are again. Alrighty. I think I might need a little more oil in here. Just a little bit more liquid. Hi, Bougie Lily. Hannah, calm down, get some rest. I'm very calm and I'm very well rested. I took a 3-hour nap after work, sir. James, hey Hannah, don't forget to wipe the purple tears off the counter. Right? Oh my gosh, this game is brutal to watch. It's quite unfortunate, but not surprising, because this is how it goes down in the playoffs year after year for our entire franchise history. Yes, we went to the Super Bowl 4 times. Oh, they're still playing. Okay, I thought it was over. But yeah, we're not a winning franchise. Not yet. So it's disappointing, but you gotta be used to it if you're, I would say especially if you're over the age of 30. Okay, all these damn followers crashing the system. I don't know if it's that or maybe it's like a YouTube thing, but it just makes me nervous that I made sure to have my data. I went into T-Mobile and I was looking at just the data plan, and I did it over the phone when I got my iPhone set up, and I don't know if the person on the phone got it right. And I was like, crap, this is not the data plan that I wanted to have, so I changed it to the unlimited premium data so I wouldn't have to worry about issues with my streaming apps. And now I'm wondering if, I don't know if that change has been implemented on my phone. But nothing I can do about it now, so I'm just gonna keep going. Keep on going. All right, this is looking very well mixed. I need to turn on my oven to 400 degrees. So that's gotta be heating up for me. Whew, I am so hungry. Goodness gracious. All right, move this up here. And how much do I scoop out? I'm just gonna check for each of the falafels. So I'm gonna use 2 tablespoons to scoop out falafel balls, or patties really. So this is a little wet. Okay. Alrighty, here we go. If I can find my tablespoon. Shoot, where did it go? Oh, dang it. Sorry, guys. All right, here we go. Here we go, guys. Harold and Kumar. It was only a second. Okay. It seemed like longer than that, though, which is why I was concerned. Kirby. All these dang followers. LMAO James says SM. Alright, so these are quite liquidy, which is fine. As long as you can get them into like a patty. They're like little falafel patties. They're not really balls. Works for me. Oh, That's it. That's it, guys. Rest in peace, Vikings. So sad. So sad. That's it. Oh, so bad. So bad. Hey, real quick, White Castle or Funyuns? Neither. I don't like either of them. One could only imagine, my friend. Sorry, I will not say any more nuggies, Joker. That was my last one. You went hard for 31 days in December. You need rest. Absolutely not, Hog Hog. I do not feel like I need rest at all. I feel fired up and ready to go. Working fine now. Okay. God, I hope so. Don't fail me, T-Mobile. It might not even be T-Mobile, but I saw it freeze, I think first on my laptop, which I have open off to the side to make it easier to read the comments. And I was like, oh no, I'm freezing. All right, just making the patties now. They smell incredible. White Castle, I'm not reading that full comment. XO, something. Well, congratulations to LA. I'm glad they have something to cheer about, given the wildfire chaos going on. All right, let me get to the comments, guys. I've been leaving you hanging there for a bit. Working fine now. Harold and Kumar, blah, 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 blah. I just got here. What are you cooking, Squatch Stomper? I am making baked falafel. Okay. Oh, Justin Jefferson. Like that is really hard to see him walk off the field and just, he looks so defeated right now. Taste test first. No, SM, I've made this recipe multiple times, so I know how it tastes. Ooh, Texans and the Chiefs. That's gonna be quite the game. All right. Are you healthy? Terry Ham. Yes, I would consider myself healthy. Don't forget your mittens to hold the pan. Yes, of course. That would be a very rookie mistake. Hey Hannah, what are you cooking? I'm making falafel patties. Soham Nyogi. Ooh. Oh man, it's sad that the Vikings are done. So sad. Sorry about your Vikings. That's okay, John. That's okay. I kind of felt like it was gonna go down like this because we're not a reliable team. Mr. Football is saying help. I'm not seeing farther down into the chat. Oh my gosh, Starboy is here. Oh, hello. Have a lot of passion in your cooking, Roberto. I love being in the kitchen. I love food. I love understanding food. I love understanding what ingredients and flavors work well together. I think the science of it is cool, like watching things turn brown or puff up, or yeah, just the whole thing is so fun to me. And it's essential. Like every person has to eat food. So it's one of those like universal activities. Ryan says, Hannah, you love to cook. Where did you get that passion from? I would say just growing up, my mom taught me how to cook. I don't know where it like comes from though. Because my sister and I were raised the same, but I would say she does not have a passion for cooking. Like she'll do it, but I think she gets sick of it pretty quickly, especially if it's pretty time intensive. Long time no see. I know, Starboy, it's been a while. How are you? I don't know if I've seen you since the new year, but happy new year to you. Squatch Stumper says it's kind of the rooting for the coyote. He might fall, but everyone loves an underdog. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Spot on. Yeah, I'm not going to root against them, but I think you have to be a bit wizened at this point as a Minnesota Vikings supporter, because they've never delivered a Super Bowl trophy. What is this? What are we making tonight? I'm making falafel patties, or just it's baked falafel. So it's a healthier version of the deep fried falafel balls you would get at a Greek or Mediterranean / Middle Eastern restaurant. And what I think I'm gonna do, just for the sake of time, because it is getting a bit late for me, I think it's like 10:30 or something, I can't tell. But I am just gonna stick with this one sheet for tonight, and then I'm gonna refrigerate the rest of this chickpea batter and bake it on a different night. So it'll kind of be like just prepped and ready to go, and then I'll just have to form some more falafel patties whenever I decide to bake off the rest of this batter. So let's get as much of this off my hands as I can. And get this in the oven. But I think I'm gonna drizzle these with olive oil. Oh, Vikings. So sad. Couldn't deliver. All right, who did I miss? Aw, thank you, Aiden. Let me go down and say thank you. I appreciate the super chats. Back in a few, eating my soup, said Hog Hog. All right, I think I'm almost caught up here. Big Truck is here. Hi, my Big Truck. Yeah, I know. Sorry sight tonight for the Vikings, but I'm not that surprised. All right. How do you feel about Sam Darnold? I think he did great this season. I feel bad. I think he didn't do well under pressure. One day they will get the gold. We might not. You never know for sure. Okay, Superman Love. I'm making baked falafel. Vegan falafel patties. Nailed it. Yes, indeed. So this is what they look like on the tray. And I'm going to check the recipe, but I think it says drizzle generously with olive oil. Okay, here we go. So it says drizzle your oil generously over the patties. So I am going to listen to the recipe. All right. drizzled and ready to go. I'm just gonna put this olive oil back in my cupboard. And the oven is almost all ready to go. Yeah, so I'm gonna pop these in there once the timer goes off for my oven. People, what are you saying? Thank you, coffee. It's great to have you here. I had falafel at the airport before. They're delicious. Yes, I agree, punctuation. I love falafel, both deep fried and this healthier baked version that I'm making. Aiden the goat. Aiden, you're awesome. What did you make it with? I used chickpeas, parsley, cilantro, cayenne, spice, coriander, cumin, lemon juice, baking powder, salt, and olive oil. I think looking for a vegan falafel video was how I found your channel. That's cool. I didn't know that's how you came across my channel, but love it. I just love falafel so much. John Page says, I love you. New York is the best. Hello. Did you say oil? You're welcome and thank you very much. Justin Childress, I'm making baked falafel. It's all ready to go, just waiting on my baking sheet. My oven is heating up to 400 degrees and it's gonna be just like, you'll hear it buzz in just a moment because it's at 395, almost to 400 degrees. So yes, imminent, which is exciting. All right, let's get it in the oven. So these are gonna bake for, I think the recipe said like 15 minutes. So here you go, lovely falafel patties, and they're gonna go into the oven. And timer, I feel like it was more like 12 minutes. Let me just quickly check what's going on. No, 14 minutes. Let me fix my timer then. Ooh, your girl is ready to eat. I am hungry. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, let's see. Sweet, I think I'm all caught up. Excellent. I'm just gonna clean up my station and get some stuff in my dishwasher. I need a little bit of water though. Again, I came across your cooking while scrolling through live chat. Well, I should say this here. For those of you who don't know how to find me, or you miss my live streams and you feel like you haven't seen me in a long time, you should fix your settings where you get the notification from my channel whenever I go live so that you're not missing the live streams. You don't have to, but I've heard some people say, oh, I haven't seen you in forever. And I'm like, I've been on so much, but people just don't get the notifications from YouTube. And so the way you do that is you go to my channel and then you can adjust your notification settings so you get an alert whenever I go live. And I would love for you to do that if you like my lives and you keep missing them. All right, let's just clean up this stuff. Just trying to salvage as much of this as I can. Who are they talking to? Stafford, I think. Matthew Stafford. All right, and where's the lid for this guy? All right, whew. I have worked for my dinner. Goodness gracious. All right, what are people saying? 28 minutes later. Funny. Sir Johnny, okay, that was you who said that. Hi, Bakit Karim. Kirby for president, yay. Oh, my thing is being so stubborn. All right, this goes in my fridge. I should get my fixings ready so you guys can see them. I'm gonna be decking out this falafel in so much good stuff. I can't wait. She's making a dinosaur egg. This is Peter. Nope, I would not be eating any kind of egg because I'm vegan. All right. Okay. Get some of these spices put back into my spice cabinet. And lemon juice goes back. Actually, I'll keep this out as like a garnish. Never mind. Measuring spoons back. All right. Hannah cannot become a member here. Oh, if you're asking, Starboy, if you're asking about channel memberships, I have not yet implemented that part of the monetization set of features. It's just I haven't had time to really think about what like quality content. Well, I haven't had time to like think about it, plan it out, and make a whole set of members only content on my channel. I would love to have that monetization feature and have memberships. I just have been so crazy busy this year, and I wouldn't want to just be making kind of crappy content and then asking people to pay a monthly membership for it. So I'll get around to it. I just have not had the time to do so quite yet. I'd like to do that this year though, if I can. If you want, you can pan fry the rest of the falafel while you're waiting on the oven. I feel like doing no more work, human, so I'm just gonna call it good. Kirby for president, says coffee. Justin Childress with the heart emoji. 80 likes tonight so far, 82 I'm seeing, very nice. 992 Vishnu, I met you through a Double Trouble live with your sister. I remember seeing you on my sister's lives, and I liked your, like the little star emojis on each side of your username. So I remembered you from that. And then I was like, oh, this is awesome. You've crossed over into my lives. Definitely worked for that, correct? I fell off the swing in my living room, says MC. Show me all the seasoning to use for the patties. Not now, they're all gone. One scroll-shaped falafel, please. That is funny. I would consider doing that. Sir Johnny of Bravo, in honor of my favorite animal. Do you use agave to sub honey? I actually prefer to use maple syrup. So I guess this is a good opportunity to promo the video that I uploaded for today's Monday episode. So if you guys haven't seen it already, and if you don't know, every Monday I upload a video to my channel, and it's usually a vegan recipe video. So before I show you the cookies, I love to use maple syrup as my like liquid syrupy sweetener. I sometimes use agave, but maple syrup is my go-to. And this is the plate of cookies from today's episode. I still have a few left, and I'm really happy with how they turned out. They are made with almond flour, so they're a lot heartier than wheat flour or a grain-based flour. They get a cute like crinkle pattern on the top, and they have white vegan chocolate chips in them, so I'm calling them vegan blondie cookies. They're gluten-free, so they check off both of those boxes, and I love these cookies, you guys. They're my new favorite cookie. I'm absolutely obsessed with them. So yes, go and check out that video. It just dropped this afternoon, 3 p.m. Central Time, United States. So you can go to my channel and check that video out. I've also uploaded a couple of shorts related, from the long form video. So you can check those out too. Mini Bike Mike, yes, I'm still on because my falafel is in the oven and I haven't eaten dinner yet, and it's now 10:39 p.m. my time. I'm very, very hungry. I'm probably gonna eat most of this falafel, not gonna lie. Crappy content for a monthly membership. I'm in. No, I would not feel morally sound if I was just cranking out like pretty subpar content for the money. That just would feel like such a cheap like money grab. It's like I really try to have good quality content, good editing, good scripting, clear, I want the videos to be very good quality, especially if people were to be paying a membership every month for it. I'm not trying to like rip people off. That's just really crappy. You looks fresh, says Bhakti Kareem. How are you, coffee? Oh, you're talking to coffee. I'll be back in a little bit, my friends. All good coffee. Kevin, I'm doing well. I'm starving, but not starving. That's a bit dramatic, but I'm very, very hungry. It feels like I've been fasting for a long time. That's the sensation I'm feeling. Yum syrup. Yes, I know, Starboy. I love maple syrup so much. It's a weakness of mine. And almond flour is great too. That looks so delicious. Thank you, Superman. Love. Yeah, I'm very proud of these cookies. I actually modified a recipe from a website I love called Detoxinista. That recipe uses regular dark chocolate chips and it uses coconut oil, which is a solid fat at room temperature. Instead, I just decided to use white chocolate chips because I had them in my cupboard and wanted to use them up. And I used olive oil instead of the coconut oil in the original recipe. And I actually love the way that they look more with the olive oil white chocolate than the original recipe. So I'm actually kind of proud of this like little adaptation that I came up with the Detoxinista cookies. Maple syrup, date syrup, Truvia, honey, says human. Put some maple syrup on the cookies. No, there's maple syrup in the cookies already, Brian. I'm not gonna add any more. Those look amazing. Can't wait to watch the video. Yes, check out the video, John. I think you'll enjoy it. I am seriously like obsessed with these cookies. I've had to exercise some restraint and willpower to not just devour that plate of cookies I showed you. They're so good. Oh, they're dangerous. It really is a test of like will. Throw me some of those cookies, says Kirby. I wish I could through my screen. Thank you, Bakt Kareem. I'm gonna go check that video out. Thank you, Mike Ferguson. Also good to see you, Mike. Midnight snack, I know. At this rate, it almost could be because it's going on 11 p.m. over here. So who is number 5 on your Vikings jersey? It's very pretty. Punctuation. This is an old jersey that I bought in 2018. It's actually Teddy Bridgewater's old jersey. I don't know who our number 5 is now on our team, but Teddy Bridgewater is now on the Detroit Lions, and the Detroit Lions are still in the playoffs, unlike us. We just died tonight in Glendale, Arizona. So I'm actually going to keep wearing this jersey because I love Teddy Bridgewater, and I hope the Lions win the Super Bowl this year. So I'm going to be rooting for him on the Lions. MC says, it's okay. Do you take any amino supplements? No, I've never taken those supplements. Human, TBH, I've never used almond flour. Honestly, it's very good. I remember being a little bit nervous of using almond flour because it's very heavy compared to wheat flour, and it's also gluten-free, so I was worried about the cookies crumbling apart when I made them, but they actually stuck together very well. Put the cookie in the cookie jar, says Starboy. Roberto Mendez, yes, I love desserts too. Frank, oh, thank you, Kevin, for saying they look delicious. And Frank is saying, I hope you sleep well tonight when you go to bed tonight. Thank you very much. Yes, I hope so too. I think I'm all caught up on sleep because I had to cut my sleep short overnight coming into today because I wanted to get up early and work. But then I made up for that deficit by taking a 3-hour nap after work today. So I went to bed, I went to nap sleep, at around 4:30, and I woke up at 7:30, and I was like, oh crap, I'm going live at 8. Like, dang it. I have to like roll out of bed, put on my Vikings jersey, get all this set up. So that's why I was a little bit late today for the live. The Rams always seem to turn it up a notch in the playoffs. I had the same exact thought, Mike, when I saw we were playing them. I was like, shoot, they do well under pressure. And I mean, I feel like it could have gone both ways, where I was thinking, well, maybe they're very distracted and sad about the wildfire situation, and then they'll do bad, or they're gonna be very like motivated to represent the city of Los Angeles and really show up and play well. And that's what they played very well, I think, tonight. I missed it earlier. Is the falafel similar to crab cakes or salmon cakes? I would say yes, Kirby, yes. RE paid content. What if it includes campaign videos for Kirby's presidential campaign? Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I think that'd be so funny. Kirby, you should do presidential campaign videos as like a goofy members only type of content. Race Productions, I'm wearing Teddy Bridgewater's old jersey. He's no longer on the Vikings. Thank you, Bleeda 10K forever. Gilbert De La Cruz, hello. If Hannah represents me as president, I would definitely win. Funny. All right, so you heard my timer go off, so I'm gonna flip the falafel. Oops, actually put it over here. And I'll show you, I'll take the phone off my phone stand so you guys can see what these are looking like. Just need this guy. So let me take you guys off of here. Oh, it always wants to stick. I don't know why. So, all right, let's see if I can do this and not burn myself. Okay, so turn this around, and I kind of want to keep my phone back, just I don't want it to get like roasted. But yeah, they're very like, they smell really good. They're kind of puffing up a bit. You can see some of the oil like bubbling on that one right there. So it is like a nice alternative to a deep fryer, I would say. It's just, it still has like a good amount of fat, but it's just like, you know, it's not deep fried. So I'm just gonna flip these bad boys. Ooh, and I love that. They get a nice like brown on them. This is how they looked when I made them for my YouTube video many months ago, sometime back in 2024. And then I think I'm gonna set my timer for like another 10 minutes. 10 to 12, I think it said. I'll start with 10 because I like to go under just to make sure things don't burn. It's very frustrating when things burn because you're like, dang, all those hours of work, and now I don't have anything that's edible. It's very demoralizing. All right, oops, I split one a little bit, but that's okay. I'll still eat it. Okay, so now that they're flipped, I will push these back into the oven and set my timer and just wait for those to finish. Timer, 10 minutes. Oh, come on, timer. Okay, so here we go. Oh, you're looking at my living room. There we go. So now I'm gonna get out my plates and everything, like my plate and my fixings. Okay. Here. Oh no, was I glitching again? Let me just move this over. Food is ready, not quite. Starboy, okay, read that one. Speaking of the fires, I have friends in South Hollywood, and at this moment, the fire is minutes away from Hollywood Boulevard. Are you kidding me? I cannot with this, like, I keep expecting to wake up and hear that it's like the wildfires are like mostly contained, and it's kind of we're transitioning to like like rebuilding, and people are starting to come back, and then I wake up to like a fire tornado, and it's just it's like the winds are changing now. Yeah, just hell on earth is what it looks like. My slogan would be, if you vote me as president, you get to pet one of my cows. Just one. Thank you, Mike Ferguson. I haven't liked it yet. I'm holding on to your push. 100 likes again. I support you. Thank you, punctuation. We're 10 likes away from 100, it looks like. I'm making falafel upen. I'm very hungry, Brian. Trust me, like smelling it and seeing the falafel that aren't yet done, I'm like, oh my God, I'm ready to eat. Yep, vegan falafel patties. That's okay. I'll put here. I'll put it in the chat, guys, so you can see what recipe I'm following. Who was it? I think it was Bach. Hannah versus technology. What's new? Here's the recipe. California is very windy right now. I'm in Northern California, and it's windy. Beamer boy, I was gonna clean my room, but then I don't know what that means. No glitches, okay. Someone commented like the emoji thing that shows like the pending like glitch buffering symbol, and I was like, no, not again. That one's about to erupt. Funny. Yeah, I'm happy with how it's looking, punctuation. I think it's looking good too. Okay, thanks for letting me know, guys, that there's no glitching. You know, fingers crossed. I'm knocking on my bamboo wood cutting board. Some of my cousins are in LA, had to evacuate. Oof. I mean, as long as they're alive, and hopefully they were able to grab, like I was thinking about this just, I think last night. I was like, okay, like it's probably a good thing to do, but just have like your essential items packed and ready, not packed, but like gathered into one, maybe like a box or a lock safe. But I was thinking like the must grabs for me, if I had to leave in like a minute, would be my laptop, my phone, my work computer and phone, because I would try not to destroy work property. And then it would be my passport, my wallet, and everything else I think is pretty replaceable. I mean, I have some like keepsake ornaments, but it's like when you think about it in the grand scheme of things, if you're just trying to like escape with your life. I'm not a very sentimental person anyways. I think this comes from my dad, because he had to flee his home country as a refugee with zero possessions. He left everything, his whole life behind. And just like knowing his experience at such a young age with having to live through just horrific stuff in his home country, and now he's just living a great life. I'm like, you know, material possessions, it's okay if I lose them. I think a lot of them I could just buy again. It would be a pain in the butt, but yeah, I feel like the wildfires really had me think. And I was talking to a friend of mine who lives with his wife in LA, and he was saying that they have their belongings they haven't had to evacuate last I heard, but they have all their basically essentials packed and ready to go if they need to leave at a moment's notice, which is just, it's such a like horrible place to think about being in, and which they like, you know, having to really think like I would just have to leave this behind and this behind, you know, gifts you got or little tokens and memories that you have of different parts of your life. I need a hell of a rainstorm, says Mini Bike Mike. Yep, Starboy, that's what I thought you meant. California, not Calico. Hi, Christy. Is it Kirsty? Kirsty Richardson. Okay, last I saw. Beamer Boy, looks like you're setting me up for a joke. Blind man walked into a fish market. Eugene Russell, I can't wait. Vikings just sold. Yeah, needs one heck of a downpour. Yes. Yeah, I know, Kirby. I'm like, oh no, where does this joke lead? I'm nervous because it's already talking about a blind person. John, it's just so devastating. Peace out, enjoy your dinner. Thank you, Sir Johnny of Bravo. Good night to you. Punctuation says the sad truth. There's no real way to stop them other than them burning out. Which is it doesn't seem possible. Like, cause I don't live in a place that has, like in Minnesota, we just don't have to deal with wildfires that get out of control. And so in my head, as an outsider who doesn't live in a place with this kind of natural, regularly occurring natural thing, in my head, I'm like, you're next to the ocean, you have like water reservoirs. I feel like in 2025, when we have so much technology, I'm like, how does this happen? It doesn't make sense to me. I don't get it. Do you like the Vikings? I do like the Vikings. I mean, they're my home team, so I'm never gonna hate on the Vikings. Black Hawk 99. Mike is saying winds are supposed to be between 30 and 60 miles per hour with gusts up to 70 tomorrow. Good Lord. Yeah, same. Manimal. We're all thinking about California right now. I feel like it's even hard to focus on day-to-day stuff. Yeah, I can do my job just fine. But in my head, I'm like, man, there are so many people who they can't work. They don't have a house. They don't have a home anymore. They've lost all their possessions. Some people have lost their pets. People have died. Schools have burned down. Like, there are kids who just can't go back to school because schools have burned. Businesses have burned. I'm like, oh, I can't even imagine anything like that level of upheaval in my life where all of these things now are just non-existent. It's I can't relate to it one bit. Coffee is back. Thank you for coming back. Little Billy sitting on the corner with no... Hi, William. Thank you, William. You're kind. You should be a Reptar. Hi, all. Edward, why doesn't it seem possible to remember Maui? How would you know it's natural or man-made? True, Edward. I did see that I saw footage of a guy who was running around with like a blowtorch, and he was, I think, arrested for arson. I don't know what happened to that, but I saw the footage. But to me, it's just like, just knowing what human engineering and logistics, where it's like we're so sophisticated. It seems like we would have irrigation systems to put this out, but again, I don't live there. I'm not in charge of all this. Hi, Deontay. Yes, Ron, it is very devastating. 15,000 firefighters, 80 aircraft, and who knows how many fire trucks. RIP Vikings, I know. We got buried tonight. Dozens of homes burned to ashes. I feel like it's more than a dozen. I feel like it's probably hundreds at this point. Looking at just the aerial, I was looking at a map to try to understand the scale of the damage. And, ooh, yay! All right, hold that thought. Let me grab my falafel out of the oven, because they're probably all ready to go. Yeah, I think they look good. But yeah, just what I was saying just a moment ago is I was looking at a map of Los Angeles to try to understand just the scale of how much damage has been done. And I'm looking at these, you zoom out and you're like, oh my God, that's literally how many, 5, 10, 15 city blocks. It's just a whole grid chunk of the city. And I'm like, what on earth is this? So scary. We all had warnings, but nothing was done about it, says Jose. I have heard that. Hi, Kumar. I'm doing well. Yes, I'm American. Hi, Niche. Lovely jersey. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Sadly, it was the Vikings' last game of the season today because we lost to the LA Rams in the playoffs. I can't believe California wasn't fire. There's literally animals in the street. Oh, was on fire, I think you meant to say. Almost 100, we got to 100 likes just now. We have 100, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, Tristan, we're talking about Los Angeles and just the so I'm very removed from Los Angeles. I have not been to Los Angeles since, I've been there once in my life. I'm 31 years old now, and I was there when I was about 10 years old. So this is 2 decades ago. I have one friend, one real tie to Los Angeles. Most of my friends are out on the East Coast, but I don't really have, other than my friend who lives out there from high school, I don't have a connection to Los Angeles. I haven't been out there in decades, and I just get, I've just seen coverage and YouTube videos and whatever, people talking about it. And it's like the images are just, it's so hard. It just boggles my mind to see how much has been lost in Los Angeles. It's like just watching the footage is so shocking, especially from the air when you see just this vast view of the city and just different parts of it burning. We got hell on earth in LA before GTA 6, says Emmett Potter. All right, Zen Monkey. Yes, Tristan, we are talking about LA. Okay, sorry, I'm a little behind. My chat was glitching on me. Hopefully I'm not glitching. Paris Hilton's house burned down. That's what I heard. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. That's what I heard as well. I heard it in news headlines of all the celebrities that have lost their homes. The map of the damage is horrible, yes. Look up Tulare Lake and you'll be more annoyed at the incompetence. Ooh, okay. I want to feel more informed about, because honestly, if I was a Los Angeles resident, I would be really pissed. Because I would just be I know it's a natural disaster, but also I think there's probably more that could have been done. So I'll look up Tulare Lake. I think one of the first things I saw that shocked me is the fact that there's a reservoir near Los Angeles that was empty or drained before the fire. I read that the Los Angeles mayor decreased funding for the Los Angeles Fire Department. I also saw that there are fire hydrants that don't work. People have been trying to hook up their hoses and battle the fires, and there's the fire hydrants don't work. And so you hear it's there's more to the story than just these issues that people are pointing out. But in my head, I'm it just feels on the management side, it's not been the best. And then also too, I was reading about fires that are started in Los Angeles. And oh shoot, I think my browser just crashed, but I think I'm still here on my phone. But I was reading about the percentage of fires that are started by homeless people. And I'm oh no, this is just so... Ooh, it's messy. Many hot takes, many angry people. I feel it's an emotional whirlwind. And it's also just, there's the political back and forth. Oh, they didn't do, there's the finger pointing. So I'm just trying to kind of like read as much as I can from a ton of different sources to like understand like what went wrong, and or not what went wrong, but like what could have been done to prevent a wildfire like of this scale. Okay. I am behind. Sorry, guys. I'm glad you're commenting. So, wow, I'm very behind. Let me get caught up here. Sorry. Okay, I just wrote down Tulare Lake. I'm going to look that up, Reptar. Welcome back, Kumar. Yes. Checks like Nike says tough. Next year, Minnesota. Yes, Jose. We are done and buried this season. Lived here 37 years. Wow, Jose. Goodness. What did you write down? I wrote down Tulare Lake because it's something I'd like to be a little more informed about with the Los Angeles wildfires. How do I become vegan and get all the nutrients? I would say just do a lot of research. I take a multivitamin every single day just to cover my bases in case I have a travel day or a day where I'm busy and I don't eat much and maybe I'm deficient in one thing or the other. So I love that as like a baseline. Okay, worst case scenario, if I have just kind of snacky food or I'm traveling and the airplane food is bad, that's kind of my, I wouldn't call it fail safe, but it is like a nice baseline for nutrients and vitamins. Yes, 100 likes. Thank you so much, everybody. Good question, Tristan, about becoming vegan and being balanced. I just think it takes some like planning. I would say plan a little bit, prep your meals, try to get a balance between fats, carbs, and proteins. Make sure you're getting your vitamins and minerals, do some research beforehand, and then kind of make a battle plan for your meals. Micah says, hey, Coffee, I was on for a while. I don't know if Hannah noticed. I just joined. Micah, I think I might have missed you earlier, but I'm seeing you just now. So hello and welcome back. Mike is saying, they say the area burned so far is the size of Washington, D.C. That blows my mind. That is, see, it's stats and equivalents like that. When you use that kind of a description to talk about the damage done, I don't get it. Yeah, I just don't understand wildfires enough to understand this. Good night, Jalen. Yes, stay safe as well. Oh, Kirby says you saw a mountain lion crossing the street. Oh my God. I saw a very, very sweet video of people leading horses down a street, and I was like, it's really disturbing to think about the animals that got left behind and just went up in smoke. And I think that's just one of the worst ways to die is by fire. Sapai, I'm doing well. I just finished my falafel that I made tonight, and we're talking about Los Angeles. Ron says, in 2008, I trained to become a wildland firefighter, but I fell off the wagon, unfortunately. I mean, it's a dangerous career, so who knows, maybe it was for the best. Jose says, so sad what happened and the year barely began. I've seen these very dark memes basically that are like, wow, 2025 has been really bad so far for some people. I'm a big fan of your beauty. Thank you, Sapai. Go Lions. Yes, Kirby, it's go Lions because my Vikings are officially out. Brian says, oh, Hannah, you're so gentle and kind, like a cute bunny, says Brian. Thank you. So sad we couldn't send y'all home. Rude. Maybe it's Los Angeles who's playing you guys. So maybe Los Angeles will send you home, DCY4. You were not glitching. Okay, great. Falafel hot and ready for you. I know. I'm suddenly behind on the chat, which is good because it means people are here and they're commenting. I try not to let the chat go so long where I'm never gonna like get to everyone's comments, because I really do try to get to everyone's comments because it's nice. We had a big lake in Cali, but we got rid of it. Ooh, so that must be Tulare Lake that you're talking about. What's sad that I have seen the little compassion from regular people, just vindictive almost, as there have been a lot of wealthy victims. People are people, homes are homes. Near Tulare, okay, it was emptied 2 months ago. Yikes. Macaulay is saying, hello, pretty, how are you? Stupid mistake or incompetence? I don't know. So, I feel like I still need to do some more research before I can really say for sure what I think. But it does, at the outset, it is definitely, I would say there is partly blame going on poor management. I saw that there's a petition with, I think 90-some thousand signatures calling for the LA mayor to resign. But again, I don't know how much of this specifically falls on her shoulders. I wonder what the insurance companies are going to do. I bet they are in a bind. The management and like the rebuilding side of things is just, to me, I'm like, what is going to happen here? What is even going to happen? Checks like Nike says Cali infrastructure is cooked. See, I feel like there would be a way though to rebuild in a way that's way more resilient to wildfires. Maybe not, but I'm like, we're in an age where like Elon Musk is building rocket ships and sending them into space and embedding microchips into people's brains so they can manipulate technology with their minds. Surely we can find a way to rebuild using modern materials, modern technology that makes a city far more resilient to wildfires than LA was currently built and now has burned down. That's just my thinking. It's like we're so sophisticated and we have the money to throw at this problem too. It's not like we're a broke country. Insurance companies are leaving California, says Jose. Mini Bike Mike, California governor, said hopefully they are working next time. What a joke. Oh, the governor doesn't know what he's doing. He's just there to get money. Oh man. He's been getting dragged over the coals. Okay, Jose. Man, oh man, it is a mess. Whoo! Yeah, sorry, we've been really talking about the Los Angeles situation. It's such a like loaded topic, and everyone I feel like who has the time and has the availability has been sounding off on the situation with different looks at it. Yeah, it's a lot to take in as someone who lives very far away from California. Yikes. I heard through a podcast that leaders in California are forcing the insurance companies to insure areas where fires are bad. They don't want it, so they rather not insure or leave to other states. True, a lot more could have been done, but it wasn't. But it doesn't help now. Yeah, it doesn't help now. That's kind of how I look at when things go wrong. I think, you know what? There's no point. I mean, it's good to think about like what could be done better in the future, and I guess if you need to hold people like criminally accountable for negligence, but it's like the damage is still going. It's not even done. I'm vegan and I love it. Adam Mini Food says Mini Bike Mike. Thank you, Jalen. I appreciate it. Can you tell me how to make cookies? Gunny. Click on my photo, or click on my user icon, and check out the new vegan white chocolate cookie video I uploaded today. It's very good. Okay, guys. How was the falafel? I'm gonna be dishing it up right now because I am super hungry, guys. So, here. It turned out really good. I'm gonna give myself a good like 5 of these because I am running a deficit on my calories for today. I need to eat. So, here you go, guys. This is what they look like. Nice and browned and ready to go. So I'm gonna put a ton of toppings on these guys. My text voice ain't working, that's okay. I only know this much by talking with my friend in LA and of course following it like crazy. Same here, Mike. I feel like I'm just trying to read up as much as I can and also look for like bias and political motives behind different like coverage outlets. A cute bunny is funny. I remember the 1992 LA riots. I did not exist yet. I was born in 1993, so I do not remember those. Unique G, yes, the Rams kicked our butts today. It was very sad. So I've got loads of stuff I'm putting on these falafel. Let's see here. Olives and pickles. And let's see, what else could I put on here? I'm gonna do some tahini as well. So I love decking out falafel with lots of good stuff. LA was on fire tonight and for the last couple of nights yes, I mean, we've all been following the LA situation, and what boggles my mind is just how much of the fire has not been contained. I saw a stat maybe a day or two ago where it's like 11% of the fire has been contained, and I'm like, how? Like 1/10 of the fire? Insanity. Just insanity. To me, it's like unimaginable levels of destruction. This is the craziest crash out after wildcard loss I've ever seen. Oh no, yeah. Yeah, I would agree with you, Jose. The more I've read about it, the more I've heard like coverage and upload videos from LA like residents. They seem pretty pissed about just all these things that were, I think it's like the funding cuts, the fire hydrants, the homelessness issue. And there's this clip that's like resurfacing from Joe Rogan. And he was talking about, I forget when he said this. I don't know if it was last year sometime or a couple years ago, but it's like relatively recent. And he was recounting this conversation he had with a firefighter about Los Angeles. And he's like, yep, this firefighter told me that there's gonna come a time when the winds blow just right and LA catches fire and it's just gonna go right through Los Angeles and there's nothing we'll be able to do about it. And this prediction he talks about on his podcast totally came true. It's very like eerie to listen to. Okay. I have a doubt whether you are cooking as a hobby or as your profession. I am not a professional chef. I do this just as a YouTube channel. Okay, read that one from Eric about Vikings crashing out. Who's your favorite player on the Vikings? It's gotta be Justin Jefferson. I felt terrible for him. Watching him just walk off the field tonight looking just very resigned, very sad. Thank you, Unique G. Thank you, Coffee. Any plans for the Super Bowl? John Puntany. So my family has a tradition of gathering at my parents' house, and my grandparents love to do scratch off. So we fill out this table where it's like first team to score at first quarters, basically like we bet on these categories, and whoever says like the correct answer or the closest to correct answer gets a scratch off ticket. So my grandparents are gonna be there, and we usually just order a bunch of takeout food or we'll come with like snacks. We've been doing this for years, really since I moved back to Minnesota in 2018. So yeah, I'm going over to my parents' house. Should be fun. That's like our gathering spot for my family. So this is just some red cabbage and beet mix that I'm putting onto the falafel. And let's get a little more on here. I just love all the colors, so pretty. And then I'll do some olives. I love these green olives. I think I get them from Target. Mike Ferguson says, wow, yummy. Thank you, John and Mike. Yeah, it looks really tasty. I'm happy with how these turned out. So I just like to slice up the olives a little bit. Put some ketchup and mayo on it. Ew, gross. You do not put ketchup and mayo on falafel, Brian. No. No, no, no. That's for like burgers. That's not for falafel. Micah Hilliker is my friend, says Coffee. Love to hear it. I love when all of you are friends with each other. Makes for a fun chat. Okay, so the olives are chopped. And now I just have to mix up some tahini. Oh, this is like the longest dinner ever, guys, but it's so worth it. So just some lemon juice. And then I love this stuff. This is just, all it is sesame paste. And I love drizzling it over my falafel. We can agree that the Chiefs are overrated this year. We'll see, all things wild. If they make a three-peat, then clearly they aren't. Ouch. Oh my God, this is like super hard. What is going on? There we go. Ow, painful, guys. I'm so ready to eat this food, but I'm really having to work for this meal, in case you couldn't tell. What's your favorite cartoon from the 90s/2000s? Dexter's Lab, Lord Cheeses. But I also really love the Powerpuff Girls. I love Teen Titans. I loved SpongeBob. I was more of a Cartoon Network kid than a Nickelodeon kid, but I would watch stuff on both. What's that, like a beef patty? No, Chex like Nike. These are falafel patties, so they're made out of chickpea batter. They're vegan and gluten-free. Thank you, Brian. Hope you enjoy your falafels. Yeah, I'm just literally last step, guys. This is like borderline painful at this point because I'm so close to being able to eat my food. But I do love topping off my falafel with tahini, which is just a sesame, it's like sesame butter, similar to peanut butter, like, you know, it's peanuts that are ground down into a paste. That's exactly what this is, except it's sesame seeds and not peanuts. No! Ah! I swear to God, I am having to work so dang hard to enjoy this meal. So frustrating. And I just ran out of paper towels too. Ah! Oh my God. Doing too much. Oh, they're showing the LA Rams celebrating in their locker room. Very sweet. I'm happy for them. They have a lot to play for, way more than we do. I already had roast meat and mashed potatoes and oatmeal, says Micah. All good. Oh, this is so annoying, guys. God. So freaking annoying. Where's the science and technology to stop the fire? Stop the fire of LA. That's what I've been wondering, Kumar. I mean, we're talking about probably the richest state in the United States, and all the technology, all the brain power is out there. So and it's next to the ocean. I'm like, isn't there some way you can build like a massive water, like if we can build oil rigs under the sea, couldn't you build some kind of like massive fire deterrent that is connected to the Pacific Ocean? I just feel like when you're that close to the water, you should be able to take advantage of that water source to extinguish fires, especially if you're naturally prone to them. I don't get it, man. How about them Vikings? The Vikings are done. So sad. Oh my God, this is torture. Oh, I gotta get more paper towels. All right, people. What a mess. I don't actually want to know this, but I wonder, like, if I had timed myself from beginning to end how many hours this meal took for me to make. Do you know what Hattistown is? I don't know all things wild. Let's see. Oh, Chris Berry is a new subscriber. Thank you so much. Zen Monkey, I'm a coffee person through and through. I don't really like tea, and I prefer cardio to weights. Go Pack Go. Oh, I missed a bunch of comments. I apologize, people, waiting for me to respond. OMG, I want some toppings or not. Yeah, Stephen Bones, it's just this tahini that's been holding me up. I've been stirring it because it's a natural product, so it separates. But let's just get some delicious tahini on this. And finally, at 11 p.m., eat some dinner. God, took me long enough. Goodness. Oh, press conference with Darnold on the Vikings. So sad. So sad. Rip Vikings. Alrighty, guys. So here is the plated falafel. It's a little messy, but it's got all the toppings I want on it. So it's got cherry tomatoes, green olives, red cabbage and beet slaw, and tahini on top. So that's what I'm gonna be eating at long last, literally 3 hours later, because I've now been on here for 186 minutes, if you can believe it. Okay. Where's this? Okay, I read that one. It's 7:15 in Maui and 71 degrees. Beautiful, Mini Bike Mike. Palisades is 11% contained, and Eden Canyon is 27% contained. That was eerie but true. Thanks for sharing that, says Jose. Is the podcast on Spotify, Hannah, and what is the title of it? If you're talking about, I was mentioning a clip from the Joe Rogan podcast, so you can get that on Spotify, but you can also watch it on YouTube. I think it's the #1 podcast in the United States, or maybe the world. I don't know. All right, here we go. Just gonna get a ton of this stuff, hopefully. Beaver Boy, I love that song. Apartment, or APT. Let's go Cowboys, says the Tough TS 2012. Thank you, Bougie Lily. I have a Spotify account on my phone, says Coffee. Where did you move from? I'm born and raised in Minneapolis, or the suburbs, I should say, of Minneapolis. So I'm from here. My snack is Biscoff and coffee. Yummy. I love that, William. Jose, I don't gamble, and I don't bet ever. How about them Cowboys? I like the Cowboys, but I'm rooting for the Detroit Lions to win the whole thing. This is so good, you guys. It'd be easier to eat in like a pita pocket, but I'm okay eating it like this. Come on. Hi, Dave Mespin. John, I'm thinking about doing a Super Bowl video. That'd be really fun. Thank you, Job Bless. And thank you, Chris Berry, for the new sub. Cowboys or Vikings? Well, I guess Cowboys if they're still in it. If you did heavy resistance, you wouldn't need me to open that jar. The meal was a journey. Now enjoy the falafel. I know, Jose, it really was a lot of work, but now I get to eat this feast, this beautiful feast in front of me. It is very satisfying to finally get to eat what you've been spending hours and hours prepping. We're with you, girl. Take your time, says Roberto. I was a Nickelodeon kid. Drake and Josh. Oh my gosh. I loved all those shows, Brian. Yes. All right. Oh, this is so good. Very crumbly, but the falafel is delicious. Jose, yeah, I mean, there has to be a way to build, I feel like, more resilient homes that can withstand wildfire. Sometimes love comes around and it'll knock you down. Just get back up when it knocks you down, says Beamer Boy. It doesn't always knock you down. Sometimes it takes you away. Oh, the pink girl is back. Hello. Rain, this is falafel that I topped off with some veggies that I love. So yeah, finally getting to eat my dinner late at night, but that's when I thrive anyways. All right. Oh, shoot. They're interviewing Justin Jefferson. This is so sad. Oh, thank you, the pink girl, for watching my video with the blondie cookies. I'm so proud of that episode. I really think I've been making these cookies now. This was my 4th time making them, and I am absolutely obsessed with them. Zen Monkey, I don't eat meat. I've been vegan for 13 years, trust me. I don't miss it. Beamer Boy. Rain, yes, this is live. This is indeed live. Pink girl is Pink Ranger. Not always, Brian. Sometimes, yeah, sure, you can do stupid things for stupid people, but there's some people who do magnificent things for the people they love. Oh, this is so good, you guys. Let's see, Coffee says, I think Pink Girl got out of here fast. Bless her heart. I guess she got busy doing whatever. Oh, I must have missed that. Maybe she's still here, you never know. Oh, Tim Boatright is here. Hi, Tim, welcome back. The lives have been great. Your dinner looks awesome. Thank you so much. I mean, for all of the hours I spent on this, I would have been pretty disappointed if it turned out looking really crappy. But yeah, it tastes incredible. I love the recipe. I know it. I've made it maybe 3 or 4 times now. So I know what to expect. And it never misses, guys. It's so tasty. Oh, I'm just trying to get it all on my fork, and it's kind of, I should be eating this with a spoon, probably, not a fork. Ah, come on. Is that you, Senthil Senthon? I have a user who was on here a while ago with, I think, Hindi script. Well, happy Pongal. I'm eating falafel, Nigerian prince, Mediterranean dish. No, I haven't watched Patient Zero, but I was thinking about it. I don't know if I have it available on a streaming app. We'll see. if you want to make something that has meat, what do you do? I just find a way to substitute it now, the pink girl. And luckily, in 2025, there have never been more meat substitution options before. So I just go to grocery stores, or I go to Target.com or Walmart.com, and I just find an impossible meat product, or I sub in tofu or tempeh, or I mean, there's so many substitutions you can make for meat now. I hear Chrissy Hind of the Pretenders is vegan and loves animals. I don't know who that is. I know the Pretenders. I don't know who's in that band. I think we're gonna have to agree to disagree on love, Brian. I know. I'm very happy with this falafel. My nose has just been running like crazy though, with all these ingredients around here. But it tastes really good. If I got this in a restaurant, I would be very happy. I might have a second plate later tonight too. This is so sweet. So the coach of the Los Angeles Rams, Sean McVay, and they were just rolling a clip of him in the locker room after the Rams won tonight, and he was saying exactly what I was thinking, like the Rams going into tonight's game, where he's like, you came here and you gave the people of Los Angeles something to cheer for and be proud of, and I was like, yes, I love this for Los Angeles, like just a win of some kind for them. Hi, Kavita Makwana. Do you eat any freeze-dried or dehydrated food? Not really. I can't think of the last time I've eaten food like that, Kirby. I wouldn't be opposed to it, but it's just not on the regular menu rotation. Go Rams. Oh, this is so good, guys. Holy moly. I love it. Oh my gosh, John. I think this was just last night, after my live stream last night. I don't think you were here, but maybe you were. So I was watching the Tampa Bay Washington Commanders game last night on my Peacock streaming app. This is where I just watch all my sports. And so the game finished last night, and then my Peacock streaming app just rolled me over automatically to the reality series Traitors. And I know Alan Cumming, the actor who's like the host of that show. I'm obsessed with this show. I was kind of like watching it from my kitchen as I was finishing up my live stream. And then I just kind of like went to my living room and sat and ate some food, and I was watching it, and I was like, this is actually an amazing show. So as of yesterday night, I'm obsessed with Traitors. It's so cool. So yeah, I love that show, John. I remember him as Floop from the Spy Kids movies. I went to go see those movies when I was like, holy moly, probably in kindergarten or first grade. What's the secret to life? I don't have the answer to that. I think it's different for everybody. Oh, tahini oil. Got some grease on my countertop. Oh well. I just don't want to get it on my clothes. My ex used to make brownies and would swap out the flour for black beans. Every tasty fudge like less sugar. Yeah, I actually, if you go to my channel, Sliding Edge, I have a recipe video for black bean brownies. And they are so fudgy and so heavenly. And no one would know that they are packed with an entire can of black beans if you didn't tell them. I don't wear leggings, Reese. Ooh, Cowboys. How do they do? Anybody know how the Cowboys did? Or are they playing sometime later? Dallas Cowboys, yay! No clue what's going on over in the Cowboys camp. I have the answer, The Secret, too. Oh no! Oh, sad. Oops. That's intense. All right. Whew. It's always a little like, yikes, whenever someone gets fired. I like that, William. Life is too short. Try not to shorten it. Yes. Like, don't do things that are just completely reckless. Like, driving without a seatbelt, it's like, it's such an easy thing that can save your life, where it's like, just do that. Don't do, don't engage in risky behavior. I'm starting to get full, but I feel like I need to keep eating because I didn't have like a super heavy breakfast today, and I didn't have a heavy lunch either. So I really do think I need to make up for lost ground. Not lost ground, but just I didn't eat a ton today. Tomato, come on. I'm glad you like my videos, Pink Girl. I appreciate it. Hello, Andre, Luis Rigas Baptista. Oh, what is this? This is so bad. I was answering All Things Wild when I cut off. Maybe it's a sign I should get off because I've been on here for quite a while. But yes, I do watch the NFL. Long story short, yes. Yeah, sorry guys, sorry. I think I'll take it as my sign to get going because it is late. It's like 11:42 already, going on midnight for me. And I got work tomorrow, so I should get going. Sorry though for the glitching. It's frustrating because this is literally a brand new phone and it shouldn't be glitching. So I don't know what exactly is going on, but we'll see. All right, guys, I'm gonna head out, but before I do, reminder, I'll be, keyboard wars, I'll be going live again this Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central Time. So, come back for more fun live stream stuff. I might be in my kitchen making something. I haven't decided what it would be yet, but as always, thank you so much, everybody, for coming by, commenting, hanging out with me. I love chatting with you guys about different topics. And thank you, John. I think you were the only moderator I saw tonight. I really appreciate you, both as a user who comes by my channel and also as a moderator in my lives. So thank you so much, guys. You are the best, and I love you all so much. And I will see you in 2 days on Wednesday night. So until then, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and have a good night / rest of your day.